Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Fire Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com.
So one's for the radio, the other one's for the TV?
H2M Architects and Engineers is a full-service consulting and design
That's why I left my glasses in. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Team that has over 200 years of combined experience serving the emergency services industry. No one understands the needs of first responders better than fellow service members, and H2M is proud to count several of their own staff among them. Whether it's a rehabilitation project or new construction, each design considers the responder's workflow, enabling safer operations and faster response times when it matters most. H2M is proud of their long history of client service and consistent ability to meet architectural, engineering, and environmental challenges head-on while offering a practical approach with creative results. Remember, quality response deserves quality design. For more information, please visit www.h2m.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott air packs, cylinders, RIT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, ProTech and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also a one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State Fire Department drill teams. IWT offers the full line of Motorola products to fire departments, as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights.
Run that to the truck.
IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians.
Let us know when you're ready down there.
Next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com.
I think he's going to take a quick walk back to the trailer.
Fire Rescue Systems has been in the fire industry for over 20 years and is proud to show their support for New York State Fire Department drill teams. Serving the NY area with a complete software solution for emergency service entities, FRS software is efficient and easy to use, making it ideal for emergency situations. With a wide array of fine-tuned and tested modules, FRS provides a modular-based system to fit every department's needs, regardless of size. For more information, please visit www.firerescuesystems.com or call 631-234-1304. Since 1886, New York State Fire Department drill team competition has helped generations of volunteer firefighters develop teamwork, pride, and efficiency, and our sport is ready now to grow stronger than ever. Fans, we need your help to get the word out and continue to grow our audience. Whether you want to watch the drill live or get your drill team fixed during
Are we good to go? I can barely hear you. Okay, so we're going to start. Give it 5 seconds. Ready? Oh, you getting a microphone through there or not? They can hear the mic through this?
We're on. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Hagerman.
Jump, Charlie.
Thank you.
kind of protecting our freedoms so that we can be out here on this beautiful day doing what we love. Thank you very much. Charlie, turn on the lights. The race started here today. Great job again.
Ollie.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Hagerman. About noon here, out at the Hagerman track. Clouds in the sky, but starting to clear out, and we're getting ready for the Joe Gonnelly. With that, one of the post entries, Farmerville is going to be to run. They're going to come up to the line here in a second. Looks like we got an 8-team tournament today, so a little shallow on the teams, but some of the good ones are here, so we'll see some good racing, I'm sure, and then it gives the opportunity to some other teams to jump in there and maybe grab some points and, you know, do some good things for their department and their team here. So a lot of opportunity. My name is Paul Susskind of the Big Show Redskins. I am joined by Billy Cornell of the Westbury Turtles. I don't hear you yet there, Billy. And Junior De Silva, Call Place Frogs will be with us. And Farmerville's off, so this tournament has started. Good first, second, third man on. Clean shot. Clean shot to get it started. 7-12 there for Farmerville to get this drill started.
Looked like either the first or second man jumped the light there a little bit. Justin had a pretty good time, and I couldn't get the in time, but pretty good. No starters down there.
Yeah, I don't think it was their fastest effort right there.
Obviously not.
That's true. Next up is going to be the Northland Hearst Piston Knockers.
7-12 for the Bandits. Here come the Piston Knockers right here. Off to a great start this season.
Curious to see how the day goes in terms of times from top to bottom. There could be races where there's a big gap, but let's hope not. We'll give you the lineup as it comes through here in three-man ladder, and Northland Hearst about ready to go.
Ooh, Kevin Kentler with nice blonde hair on top.
Yeah.
First man out. Ducky and Kevin.
139 in.
Yeah, I mean, that looked to me is similar to like Farmerville. It was the same type of, didn't seem overly fast, but just getting to the top.
Today's the day to just complete those runs and get ready for a couple of weeks later.
Yeah, you know, it's 685, by the way. It's funny you say that because, you know, you can go two ways here. You could either lay it in there like it looked like maybe, you know, they did right there and guarantee yourself some points, or do you go for it? Like, are you getting ready for the state tournament? Are you going to go put up your shot? Are you going to test yourself to see where you go? You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know which way people are going to go. So far, it looks like maybe two layups, but here comes the Westbury Turtles.
Turtles with 7-0 last week at the county. Here they are. Joe Reardon.
Good start there.
Jersey.
7-0, my place.
Danny Driscoll behind him. First man's up. Second man. Third man.
That's a nice completion right there.
Shot for Westbury.
Yeah, I think that's going to be better than 7-0. I could be wrong, but it looks visually it looks better.
6, 8, 9.
Nice shot.
689 right there. That's second place right behind North Lindy's 85. So
Number 7, Patchogue, 40.
Yeah, that Westbury shot continued. Wednesday night's practice, they look good in three-man. A little shaky in the ladders, but they put it together in the hose event. So, yeah, three-man ladder, they're getting a little more consistent now.
And now that was a great example of maybe the other side of it. They went for it. Like they're saying to themselves, okay, we need to keep improving as we're heading to the state tournament.
Why not?
This isn't about just laying in and getting points or whatever. They were going for it right there, and they put up their shot of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Patchogue 40 Thieves.
7-08 last week for these guys. I'll put them right in the money here today.
Good start. Looks like third man is the one who breaks the light.
He's trucking in there. Here we go.
He definitely caught the second man there, had him on his shoulder. Oh, looks like a grasp and hold infraction.
Those are the ones you don't want on this day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't
just
afford 'em.
complete it. Yep. Just complete it and see where it lands with the points.
There will be no time for Patchogue. Failure to grab the hole. Rule 13-01. No time.
No coat pig today, huh?
No Coopeg. Yeah, that was on the sheet. No Oyster Bay.
Yeah. No Oyster Bay. Well, we got two post entries to make up for it.
Yep. We got
Here's your host right here, the Hagerman Gamblers.
the Farmerville Bandits are post entry, as well as the West Islip Raiders coming out here today. And here comes Hagerman. Now, you would imagine here on the home track We were discussing this, my daughter and I, on the way out, and I think Hagerman's looking for a good day today.
Yeah, 680, best time of the year for these guys so far. Did it again last week at the county. Here we go. Mark down. Brendan Dunn bringing up the rear.
4:14 in.
There we go. Nice looking shot there.
I think that's your first place shot. That's got to be the 680 if you ask me.
Yeah, Paulie, I had 4-1 in. They all look smooth. Great start. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, you talk about Hagerman running.
This is their team record.
Hagerman runs a 6. What was the team record?
653, 100th off. They got to be happy with that one. That's the best shot in a while.
You talk about Hagerman, they're going to say run 6.5. Let's say they can push that to 6.4. That is exactly what the Hagerman gamblers are looking for out of ladders. Those type of numbers to put them in the conversation for the day at the state trail.
Absolutely. You get them those points in ladders to go host for them. It's looking good.
East Islip Guzzlers.
Good start.
Robbie Sharp up front. Mike Otten. Here comes Benny the Jet. Right there.
Right behind him. That's going to be in the mix for some points right here so far.
6.86.
Ooh, three heavy.
686 is going to be third behind the 85 and the 54.
West Sayville,
So,
Flying Dutchman.
6 teams in, 7-12 is the cutoff right now.
Yeah, not too shabby.
contest here.
You might not have expected that to go the way it did. And here we are at West Sayville. Definitely has the capability of putting up that 6.5 with Billy Hothan running there in third. Michael Mara, Matt Mara, Billy Hothan. Billy got the jump. Here we go.
There goes Mike. Son behind him. Here they go.
Nice
There we go.
completion. Nice
4-10 in. That's a
completion.
nice run.
Gonna be close to that Hagerman shot. Who's that first man up there? This guy.
Somebody give the kid a break.
6.57.
57. Just outside of the shot by Hagerman, but I'll tell you, very funny at the end right there. Michael Mara climbing first, his son Matt Mara climbing second, and that was Matt's first real completion where he was on point and just gets to the top. He was really aggressive up there, and boy, he wanted the first place shot.
That was just about a mirror image of Hagerman's shot. I mean, their in times were just about the same. I had 4:05 for Billy.
He could be the fastest first man ever.
You would think, right?
That was great. All right, here comes our side slip. John Kessler Jr. finishing it off. Deacon Tim is leading the way. Just outside of the money.
Yeah, well, that was a quick contest right there.
Five sixes there, so good
Yeah,
contest.
hey, a 6:54 run by Hagerman. That's going to win it. And then that 6:57 by West Sayville is going to be second. Third place is going to be the 85 by North Lindenhurst. Fourth place is going to be the 86 by East Islip. And fifth place, that Westbury 689 is going to get 1 point.
There you go. So, good contest there. 8 teams running. You got 5 6s and a 7-1. Not bad.
Yeah, sometimes, you go to some of these bigger tournaments and you have the same result, basically.
Yeah, it's going to move right along here today, that's for sure. I mean,
You think?
and I tell you, the weather got really nice here. Good breeze. I mean, it was hot earlier down there, but it got nice.
I don't know if it's this breezy down there, but boy, we are in a wind tunnel up here with the.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you've seen this arch before. It's like a mini house up here with some windows in the back.
Yeah, a little breezy down here.
And the wind-
It almost feels like Patchogue during efficiency years ago. A little bit, not much. It's not there yet.
That was really breezy
It's
back in
getting
the day.
there. It's getting.
Not quite as bad as Lindenhurst that day when we were up here. It was 44 degrees.
Yeah, that was cold. I always bring a sweatshirt. Always bring a sweatshirt now. You never know.
You never know.
We're just waiting for the official time here, and then we'll get to it.
Get a quick commercial in and we'll go right through this thing today. We're gonna like a buzzsaw.
So as you were talking about 3-man there before, there's some good runs there. Hagerman shot, and then just watching these guys run 3-man. Like Paulie said, Paulie, you were mentioning about getting ready for the states. You got 2 or 3 drills left. We got CI coming up. We got that coming up, and I believe that's Suffolk County points, correct?
CI is, yeah.
And Hempstead also.
And Hempstead as well.
I believe Hempstead, yeah. So
crossover,
they have drills. I mean, who wouldn't want to come to Hempstead 2 weeks before the states anyway, to tune up?
Yeah.
But, with that being Suffolk points, today's a good tune-up for these couple of teams to get out there and do it.
Yeah, next week we'll be in Farmerville. Oh, here we go.
454, number 15, Hagerman. Second place, 4 points, number 15, Weston Stanville. Third place, 3 points, number 4, North Lindenhurst. Fourth place, 2 points, number 14, East Patchogue. Fifth place, 1 point, number 6, Westbury.
All right, good
All
contest
right,
right
so
there.
before we're actually going to stick right here and maybe read off a couple of ads, some commercials, some sponsors that are helping support the effort here to bring you these drills. The first one's from the Long Island Firefighters Legislative Committee. It was formed by Suffolk and Nassau firefighters to fight what matters for you. This organization acts as a conduit to our New York State and federal lawmakers to ensure the firefighters across the island are protected and treated with respect. In fact, this past year, the Long Island Firefighters Legislative Committee helped usher the Ambulance Recovery Bill into law, which will deliver a much-needed new stream of revenue to fire departments big and small. On this September 3rd, the Long Island Firefighters Legislative Committee is hosting a fundraiser at Mulcahy's. Everybody loves Mulcahy's during the Notre Dame-Ohio State football game.
Ooh, big game.
Yeah, $85 will get you 4 hours of open barn food, and your donation goes to the LIFLC, making it possible to continue this really important work. For more info on September 3rd at Mulcahy's and the Long Island Firefighters Legislative Committee, contact Bill Thies or Thies at 631-466-6069. Hey, what are you doing after this? If we end here early, you might go where?
Looking for something exciting to do for the kids? The Nassau County Firefighters Museum in Garden City has something for the whole family. Kids can play on the fire trucks, dress up in gear, and spend an interactive day learning fire safety. With over 10,000 square feet of antique fire trucks, exhibits, info, and of course the Great Neck Sea Truck, fun things to do, the Nassau County Firefighters Museum and Education Center is a perfect break from the hot summer sun. An educational and interactive experience for the whole family. Open 7 days a week for July and August. Visit us today for more info. Visit ncfiremuseum.org.
And let's say you plan that for, say, next week, because you're hungry after being out here for the drill all day. Mm-hmm. You could stop if you're heading back to Nassau County or any other in Suffolk.
I think of Italian food. That's what I was thinking.
And why not Carrabba's in Central Islip?
There it is.
Now, that Carrabba's is now owned by a member of the New York State Fire Department drill team's family.
Yes, it is.
Etzel Jr. spent summers around the track for his entire life, helping to bring you the Wildcat Survivor Pool in at each New York State drill in August. This summer, Billy welcomes fans and firefighters alike to take a break from the grill and stop by Carrabba's for some of their new summer flavors and recipes. Carrabba's is also a great choice for catering your next big fire department event, serving big portions of hand-prepared Italian specialties. I know they're dancing in your mind right now, Mr. Cornell.
I'm thinking about stopping the way home after I go to Eleanor's.
You can, of course. Who doesn't stop at Eleanor's? They should pay us.
Yeah.
Of course.
I might have to go there on the way home.
I don't know. It was pretty ugly last time. Email William at Carrabba's.com for more info on catering and plan a night out. And I believe it's 15% off if you are a volunteer firefighter or EMS, something like that.
And 35% if you're an active drill team man, too, I heard. Don't quote me on that.
Now you're doing it.
Yeah, but there you go. We got a ladder bouncing around in front of us up here. That looks kind of fun.
All right, so we're going to stick with this right now. We have a little bit of time. Let's talk a little bit about last night.
Good drill last night. We had a couple drills last night.
Yeah.
I tell you, we started here with the junior drill. We had a Hagerman hosted it here, and
That's right.
so they jump out to the early lead. But I tell you, the Wolves finished strong last night, the junior Wolves.
At the junior, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so last night, we have to actually send out a congrats to those Lindenhurst Snails.
They
The
look
Snails win it with 36 points at the junior drill last night. Islip comes in second with 31. And then Bayshore CI 19 and Blue Point. How about those Mighty Midgets? 16.5 for the Blue Point Mighty Midgets.
Yeah, really good to see them out there doing it as usual. One of your normal teams.
And the other drill we're talking about, of course, was the annual drill, Friday night drill up in Main Transit in the western area. And that one got off a start to a bang there. Spencerport runs a 6.6. We just talked about the 6.5s right here. Now, if you put Spencerport in that mix, right?
Yeah, that was a
You got
good start
Josh
to the
running up
tournament.
there, and you put Spencerport in the mix. You know that three-man ladder becomes awfully exciting if you get a couple more teams in the mix and see who can start their day well. Well, then it goes, of course, to B ladder and Point Pleasant. 508. 508. So another 5-0.
They've been on point all year in the V-ladder contest.
Yep. And then Spencerport runs a 590, so their times are coming down as well. And then in C ladder, Point Pleasant backs it up with a 907.
And Spencerport 967.
967, right?
It's getting, anyway, they're getting better every week, Spencerport. And plus, it's good to see them all 8. Good to see Josh Marshall out there. This is going to be a fun, Western's heating up out there again.
C-Ho, Spencerport runs 1307. So, yeah, I mean, I think the water was probably 4.8, so that 1307 is probably a decent shot if you set the water right there.
Yeah, the water was a little slow up there last year for the C tournament, if I remember correctly.
And then it comes down to buckets, of course, and Point Pleasant wins the bucket contest and then wins the drill. I mean, if you're not familiar with what's going on in the western area, they had, I believe, 4 or 5 teams running.
And let's not forget Main Transit 640 and Motor Pump up there.
You are correct.
Nice shot for those guys as well.
What in the heck are you doing?
So we have, and they run the points a little different when only 5 teams are there. If nobody from an outside area shows up, they run their points 3-2-1. So it makes the drill a little bit more exciting instead of giving out, because if you only have 5 teams and somebody gets a no time or something, then you can really have the points become separated very quickly. But by doing the 3-2-1 system, it allows that tournament to follow through, and you get a good, exciting finish for the 2nd week in a row. Point Pleasant wins it in buckets, back-to-back tournaments.
Good. Yeah, a lot of fun there. You see, last year I wasn't here. Last week I had the county in Nassau County. We tried doing an iPad thing. I don't know if we actually had a bunch of good people following. We had like 50, 60 people at the High Point. So we had some following there. And we didn't have the full show like you guys did out here. Some good times run out here last week in Copeg. P.O.'s was tough. Motor Pump was good on that track.
Yeah, really. It really was.
620 was the cutoff there. And what was it? 793 for Miller Place?
Yeah,
wow.
I mean, come on, they looked really good in those contests.
I tell you, Miller Place on the right track, and they just picked up a new addition. They got a climber there coming there, Chris Russo. From these Farmerville Bandits on the line right now. He finally transferred over, so he'll be with them next time we see them at CI probably.
Yeah, Miller Place has some good things going on. I mean, they just look like they're into it, they're focused, and Scott Letizia going there really made a difference. He brought that focus over with him that he had with the hobos. And
Rick Batchel doing a real nice job driving that truck this year. He really upped his game a lot.
I agree with you.
I'll tell you, the one thing that I talked about before Scotty even went over there is that he just has to shorten up his brake. Miller Place there, and they did. And Scotty actually posted an Instagram video from last week of the B hose shot, and just watching them approach the nozzle, the nozzleman and the breaker, it's such a different game for them now. He really helped them step it up, so they're really looking good.
Here comes Farmerville Bandits. We're going to get ready for B ladder right here, and I believe it's Justin climbing today. So here's Justin and LBB digging. Right on the 3-man ladder line.
Yeah, I got a 302. They did it a little bit.
Yeah, I thought maybe, I don't know if he held it or the truck slid a little bit.
It looked like it definitely slid. He tried to hit his marks there, but the diggers took a couple of steps there, went down a little late.
Yeah, Justin back from his injury here. 10-13 for the Farmerville Bandits.
And like you said earlier, you have to complete this contest because you don't know where these contests are going. You're going to have about 6-7 teams run B ladder. Anything could score at this point. There's not going to be any overtime outside of Motor Pump. But if you look, I want to give a little shout out to LBB. LBB goes from climbing, he just shifts around on the back of the truck, and he's digging today. So
we had Dom, and we had the Space Monkey. They're saving LBB for C ladder.
That wasn't LBB?
No, that was Dom and Space Monkey.
Oh, my bad.
That's all right. You got it. Got his name right here. Space Monkey Anthony Check. A little shout out there to him. All right, here come the
Knockers.
Knockers, defending champs here. State tournament guys. Dialing it up.
Yeah, they actually got to get this race dialed back in. So let's see what they do right here. That's a straight ladder. Man, he does a nice job climbing a straight ladder. They really were deep in the patch, and it looks like they lunged or they were thrown back there.
Yeah, the trucks are definitely sliding. Those first two they're sliding. I got a 2.7, but yeah, they're sliding a little bit going deep.
Yeah, it looked like they had to stab the ground. The ladder, I don't know if it was flat because the truck didn't slow down enough for them and the way they got off. But normally where you would see them go straight down, that ladder extended a lot further to under the arch.
Yeah, they were hitting deep, an extra 3 feet than they normally like to be, that's for sure.
All right, Westbury Turtles.
Turtles on the line here. A couple good practices this week. They completed it, looked pretty nice, couple smooth ones. They'll be happy if they get down to low sixes. Maybe a high five would be a good one for them.
Let's go. They were trying hard in practice Wednesday night. Look decent in ladders, in B ladder.
And we're using the Termite B truck here. We're going to be using the Termite C truck today as well.
Oh, yeah?
For C ladder, and who knows what happens at C hose.
I see a whole bunch of trailers at the camp.
It's a lot of trucks over there in the turtle camp.
What's that big dial that spins with everybody's name on it? Which one they run, I guess.
Yeah. It's like the happy hour wheel. Here we go. Michael Penis going to be driving them in here.
Climber B and truck A.
Here we go.
Whoa. Man, his wrist
Looked like
doesn't look good.
The thrower.
Yeah,
the thrower kind of stayed on the truck.
he broke. I don't know if he broke his wrist, but it was in a precarious position. It looks black and blue already, actually. I mean, instantaneously.
He also
Now
had,
that truck stopped,
yes, absolutely.
but it looked like as soon as he took a step off, he was going down. You could probably see it better, Junior.
Yes, absolutely. Looked like the thrower, when he went to step off, he had a tendency, I've noticed it in practice, he has a tendency to hold on to the handle to the last second. He's not grabbing the ladder right away. He's done it in C ladder also.
Yeah.
But that's a big to-do there.
Well, the old adage, don't let go of the ladder, boy, that hurt him right there because he did not let go of the ladder. And what happened was as soon as he went down, the ladder kept going, but then his wrist did like a flip over, and it was in an awkward position. It looked really awkward. I don't know, you have so many little bones in that area. Something could probably easily break. I'm not saying something is. He's walking on his own back to the ambulance, probably to look at it, but
he knew it right away.
Oh, he was yelling, my wrist.
He knew it right away.
I looked at it and I was like, ooh.
That's Yanni Gomez right there. Let's hope for the best for him here.
As Patchogue comes to the line.
But 98 labor for a real day job.
But if you look at the first two trucks that run, man, those two trucks literally was sliding, and Westbury's truck, or Noy Parks, actually just stops. Just so weird that when it stops like that, somebody can get caught up or they get, goes down like that. Something strange, obviously, in the back was going on there. All right, here comes Patchogue. 591, 14-13. Patchogue would love some B-ladder points, right? This is a team that shows improvement week after week.
Absolutely.
All right, B-ladder here for them today. The newer contest for him. Try to talk to Mike Pinckney there, see if he was going to give him a ladder today and give it a shot.
Well,
He thought about it, though.
Today would be the day.
He thought about getting on there. But here we go. Here comes Patchogue now.
They take a couple steps. He regains it.
I got a 306 in the ground. I can tell you when he went to hit the brakes, those front tires didn't even lock.
Yeah.
It took a 5 or 6 feet to get it going there.
686 for Patchogue. And they took an extra step right there too, probably because that truck just was not putting them where they expected to go. Here comes Hagerman now. We got Hagerman, then West Sable. That's going to be the end of the contest. We got 3 numbers on the board so far. But like we said, Hagerman, they went for it. They win 3-man ladder. Boy, if they can come out of here with some points.
Now, Paulie, this is what you're talking about in a drill like this. They come out 5 points in 3-man ladder. Do they go for it in B ladder and try to go for 10, or do they try to, do what you normally do, hoping you get some points and go for?
I kind of think it's who you are. Like if you're a team that just needs a top 5, like you've never been in top 5 or it's been a long time, maybe you're going to play the game. But I think Hagerman's got bigger goals in mind. They got state tournament, state champion. And if they could start, state championship goals, if they could start hitting these contests, so they got to run it like they're going to run it, I believe.
Yeah, B-ladder not their strongest contest
I
this year.
definitely bank on that.
And I think that's kind of their how they operate. Yeah.
Oh,
Up a little bit of a step, eases them.
Hey, we'll be happy with that.
Nice clean run. Nice clean run.
So
I think they took a step as well.
Time for Hagerman. 5.59.
Guys, it looked like, it didn't really look like you took a step. They kind of floated a little bit. Yeah, they did the 1-2 and went down, but they definitely floated.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, compared to 3 no times and a 620, they'll be happy with that.
Yeah, I think by going, like you said, Junior, and floating a little bit, it took away a lot of their momentum. Like he couldn't catch that whip on the first few steps. But, you know, it is a nice completion. He used, you know, he climbed it well. His arms were pulling, and the ladder went up real nice.
He's climbing the ladder much better. You know, like the newer climbers, it's hard for them to control that slam, you know, and they don't climb through it. He's doing a much better job, you know, climbing through slam or the smooth, or if the ladder's going to the side. So he's looking a lot better.
All right, 5:59 is the top run. That's by the Hagermans right there. He was the last team that's going to run B ladder. So the West Sable Flying Dutch. Now for West Sable, they need to get these races together. So this is an important run. You know, this is kind of like a practice moving forward. Can we show improvement, some consistency? This is a big run for them. They need to get it done.
Yeah, they're mid-5 all year long. They haven't really got down to that low 5 that they're looking for.
I mean, I think if they run 5.3 here, they're going to be happy. 5.2. They go right to the ground.
Nice ladder.
Not them all.
Halfway up. Now he's got to hurry up and finish it.
Hey, 2:59 in the ground.
Yeah, they went right
5.9.
down.
Yeah, they got that right down.
All right, West Sable, 7.98, 7.98.
Just 7.98. I mean, it was like literally halfway up. I didn't think the ladder was walking or anything. It looks like he just lost his footing.
It's going to give Hagerman 10 points coming out of the first two
I
contests.
mean, when you think about that West Sable shot, if they're putting in the ground 2.5, right? They go right down. He mounts the ladder. I want to see what the end result is of that. We just haven't been able to get to see it. Like, where do they really stand?
Angle, it kind of looked like, you know, he got sucked into it a little bit onto the ladder. He couldn't separate his body from the rungs. You know, when Mikey used to climb, they used to get those digs, you know, back a couple of feet in the patch, and the ladder was still going into the arch. So it looked like, you know, when the ladder hit the arch, Billy looked like he got sucked into the ladder a little bit and just collapsed.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like he ended up sideways with his hips right against the rail.
Right.
All right, so it's kind of like you said, Billy, 5 again for Hagerman. This is the home track, but 10 out of 10. 5:59 first place. Second place is going to be the North Lindy shot. Third place is going to be Patchogue. Fourth place is going to be West Sable. And if my mic works, fifth place, Farmerville.
Yep, Farmerville, 10-13, fifth place. Get the official word here from...
Yeah, and then we'll go to
Chris
some
Perry.
other commercials.
If you're missing the cell phone, there's one up here on top looking for you. Chris Murphy's currently putting some... Chris Perry's putting some pictures on there right now. He probably should be putting on that. All right. Harry Penny had a birthday the other day.
Yeah, well,
talking about
so
that.
Harry Penny's birthday. Shout out to Harry. I know he's been back in the hospital. He was at the Deerfield drill.
First place, 5 points.
Oh, yeah.
Final 5.59, number 13, Hagerman. Second place, 4 points, number 4, North Lindenhurst. Third place, 3 points, number 7, Patchogue. Fourth place, 2 points, number 15, West Sable. Fifth place, 1 point, number 1, Farmingdale.
All right, so with that, I think we're going to do a couple commercials. All right, first, what do you got, Billy?
How old is Harry?
Harry's going to be 80, 82, 81?
Wow, Dick Roper, his birthday today, 89.
I saw that. Wow, happy birthday
How
to
about
Dick.
that? And yeah, if your birthday, Lou Valentino birthday today as well.
Oh, that's right. There,
That's
everybody's
his
coming.
birthday, and
Ryan Murphy, I think, was his birthday on the...
and Mama Russo, who spawned all these Russo children. It's her birthday today as well. It's a
There
big,
you
big
go.
birthday day out here in Suffolk County.
Yeah, what was going on what's this? The middle of July. Go back 9 months. What is that?
Yeah. It's 9 months
Thanksgiving?
before Bastille Day.
Thanksgiving? Yeah. What is that? How did all that go down?
Those Bastille Day babies. Here we go.
All right. So we're going to go to a couple commercials and we'll be back for Sea Ladder.
Sure thing.
With over 30 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of the New York State Fire Department drill teams.
High-Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High-Tech also provides quality products including Genesis extrication equipment, CMC rescue products, and Mercedes hose, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all of your personal protection equipment needs. For a personalized demo or to speak to a certified sales specialist, call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfireny.com. The instantaneous on-scene electronic personnel accountability system used by the FDNY and many other fire departments nationwide is now available from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is a well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. SDI has paired with New York State fire departments, including Central Islip, to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Fire Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. H2M Architects and Engineers is a full-service consulting and design firm with a dedicated team that has over 200 years of combined experience serving the emergency services industry. No one understands the needs of first responders better than fellow service members, and H2M is proud to count several of their own staff among them. Whether it's a rehabilitation project or new construction, each design considers the responder's workflow, enabling safer operations and faster response times when it matters most. H2M is proud of their long history of client service and consistent ability to meet architectural, engineering, and environmental challenges head-on while offering a practical approach with creative results. Remember, quality response deserves quality design. For more information, please visit www.h2m.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott air packs, cylinders, RIT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, ProTech and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also a one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State Fire Department drill teams. IWT offers the full line of Motorola products to fire departments, as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start off your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. Fire Rescue Systems has been in the fire industry for over 20 years and is proud to show their support for New York State Fire Department drill teams. Serving the NY area with a complete software solution for emergency service entities, FRS software is efficient and easy to use, making it ideal for emergency situations. With a wide array of fine-tuned and tested modules, FRS provides a modular-based system to fit every department's needs, regardless of size. For more information, please visit www.firerescuesystems.com or call 631-234-1304. Since 1886, New York State Fire Department drill team competition has helped generations of volunteer firefighters develop teamwork,
ready down there?
and efficiency, and our sport is ready.
All right, back out of here for C Ladder.
They will. They have no problem. They will.
From the Joe Gonnelly Invitational Drill here at Hagerman.
That's going to be North Lindy.
I was going to try to get some cone times, but I forgot. We have a system that does that already.
Yeah.
Looks like Farmerville's on a breakdown here.
Yeah, just to go back to a little bit of B ladder right there. We just watched the replay. Thanks, Twan, for sending in the replay of Westbury's. Hold on, I'll wait till Scott Rice is done. Yeah, Westbury's shot right there. It looked like, boy, he just went down. His first step off the truck, and he was hitting the pavement and holding onto that ladder, just twisted up his wrist. I see some guys back at the ambulance there now. I don't know if they're transporting. I don't know. I see another ambulance here, but we're hoping he's okay, and it's just a little bruise.
Remember last time we were here at Labor Day, they had the we had to wait for that. We had that big delay waiting for an extra ambulance to get here.
I'll tell you.
We had Hagerman on the line, and they came right down and break the record.
And another shout out, by the way, Harry is 83 years old. Hat.
Hey.
And you know, they got to write a book about this guy. I've said this before, but I don't know if you remember. He was born in a lighthouse. Out east. Born in a lighthouse. His grandfather was the lighthouse keeper, I believe, in like Amagansett or something like that. And
wow.
Starts auspiciously born in a lighthouse.
All right, North Lindy on the line here. Best shot of the year is a 9/11 they ran at the Selden Invite a couple weeks ago.
Good. Well, something here. I'm going to try to get the transition time from the cone to the dig.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about that last week. That'd be good. So North Lindy, we got Scott Rice lined it up. Here we go. They're 7 points so far. 3 down to Hagerman after 2.
All about tranny time. Here we go. Scott Rice bringing them in. Ducky on the climb. Vinny throwing Joe and Kevin Connell with the dig. Straight as an arrow, looking good.
Break. Man, lets them go. They're deep again. Ducky does a nice job climbing another straight ladder, back-to-back straight ladders. They end up on the right side of the pit as well. I don't know. I thought, Scott, I don't know if they slid a little bit. I thought he let him go good.
But he, hold on.
9.39.
With penalty, 9:39.
Yeah, he looks like he held it just a little bit past the yellow, couple of feet. I got 3 flat cone to the dig, so their transition is right there.
Yeah,
347 to the
he's
cone.
doing 47 to the cone. I guess he doesn't get into that hard break maybe till a little late, and then he had to hold it a little bit, but still a 3 flat. I mean, but deep, that 3 flat deep compared to 3 flat outside the 3-man ladder line gives you a different result.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Usually that 3 flat transition with that, just inside the yellow with that dig, they'll launch them up the ladder.
Yeah, I mean, you've climbed them, and that, right, your first 3 steps, you're just walking on air when you get that.
And we're already down to the bottom of the list here. Westbury not running C ladder here after that mishap in B ladder. So Hagerman on the line right now.
Yeah, and we have a breakdown by Farmerville. They're working feverishly back there. They're running around and trying to get it together because I believe we only have, 4 C trucks that can run it anyway. East Islip probably maybe next week going to start running ladders with Benny coming back in to run there off the back of the truck. And then you got
Sandbag very happy about that. I was talking to him the day before the tournament.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be? And then you have West Islip and Patchogue not running. West Islip not running the C truck here in C ladder, and Patchogue not having one. So here comes Hagerman, 10 out of 10 so far. And
Robert Cascio, here he comes.
It's out way before the cone. Hard break. Lets him go right on the 3-man ladder line. Has trouble mounting, I thought. Oh, now he has trouble at the top. He loses his hand. He gets his shoulder caught as he's about to reach around and go for the grab. His shoulder gets into the ladder.
Yeah, that's a little tough there. The 306 it pulled up off the. That truck is moving fast.
But even with the 306, the ladder went in a little crooked. I don't know if that affected him. It just didn't seem like he had the mount where it had the momentum there. He had no momentum. He mounted, I don't know, a little outside or maybe a little bit late, and he didn't catch the whip. It was all him. But at the top, he just can't get his shoulder out of the way to get his hand to get the grab.
Those are the ones you want back. Those are the ones you want back.
Look at both hands came off the ladder there for a second.
Yeah, a little scary.
10:34.
10:34.
Yeah, Robert Tascio getting a little bit more aggressive there with that C truck from where he was early in the season.
I agree. And he was right on the 3-man ladder line.
Yeah,
just a little bit crooked.
That's the right shot right there. That's the drive you need to get there with the big boys.
All right, here comes West Sable.
Speaking of the big boys, here West Sable, that's team to be running this thing. This thing's moving right along here.
Yeah, all 3 teams just went by in a whiz.
All right, time to beat 9:39, 10:34 in the second.
I don't think they can help it. It's just the way you
Farmerville back there, still on the breakdown. That could be the longest part of this contest, waiting for the Farmerville Bandits.
All right, let's save him. Now he stopped that truck. He gives him a really good opportunity. Billy gets it.
Billy eats that one up.
I'm going to imagine that transition's a little slower. He really was on the heartbreak. You're in the same area?
I had 301.
Nice.
With penalty, 9.17.
That's a shot, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Mikey started the break almost back at the 100.
I saw
Way
it.
back here, yeah.
Even with the 3-0, I don't know if they had a lot of momentum.
Not so much momentum,
Didn't
but
see like it in the dig to mount.
I would say transition was good when he pulled out here. That's what made the difference. They went right down.
Yeah, no,
A
listen.
little bit of mo, yeah.
Think back to the days with Michael Kleiman and Frankie Miller digging in that. Boy, West Sable, they would put it in the ground 2.5 and B ladder, maybe some 2.4s, but they always go right to the ground.
Absolutely.
They were
Absolutely.
always the premier team that you would watch in B ladder especially, but here in C ladder as well. Where they would go right to the ground. Wherever the truck put them, that's where they'd end up, and it makes a difference.
That's what it made right there. It made right there. Where did they land? In between the yellow and the three-man lateral line?
Yeah, just outside 3-man. Well, yeah, no, about halfway.
Yep.
So we're still waiting on Farmerville. I don't know. They're still walking around up at the top of the track right here to see if they're going to run. 3 teams have run so far. That shot by West Sable is your top shot so far, 9-1. And that's a great shot for West Sable. That puts West Sable back into the mix of, hey, wait a second, we can do this, Sometimes you lose confidence. A couple weeks ago, boy, they had a bad day. The Joe Hunter wasn't good for them, and you lose a little bit of confidence, and then you run shots like that, and you say, oh, wait a second, we have an opportunity here.
Yeah, well, they righted the ship a little bit after that Joe Hunter tournament. The county second place finish, 19 points there, 940 in C level. It's 917, by far their best this year.
Looks like I think they just took the hood off of Farmerville's C truck, it looks like.
There's a sea of yellow jerseys around that truck down there.
It's top secret, we can't see. So this is what time is it?
It's now.
It's not even 1 o'clock, so we got like a 45-minute 3 contest in here. And yikes. We've been talking, I don't want to break the can of worms all over the place, but we've been talking something's got to be done about these drills. Whether it's combining the 2 areas down here just to make just all drills where everybody's involved for their county points each week, maybe 2 drills a month. There's a lot of discussion going on about it, but I don't know if we can continue to operate in situations like this. You love coming out here, especially in the name of Joe Gonnelly. Joe Gonnelly, great guy, vice president of Suffolk County, did so much to help us out. And you like to see that we're honoring him with a drill like this. And maybe, maybe this should be the Labor Day Gonnelly drill, or maybe if they get a drill during the year, it's the Gonnelly drill. And it's not Hagerman at all. It has nothing to do with Hagerman. It just has to do with
the teams, yeah.
Too many drills and not enough teams. And
so this weekend here, we're having 8 teams here today. It's looking pretty much that kind of a lineup for next week for the Farmerville Invite next week as well. And then we go to CI, and that should be a well-attended one. Usually is Hempstead, so it's 5 weekends in a row if you're racing at all these tournaments.
Yeah, I know. And it's going to be the same next year. You got the 5 Saturdays next year in July as well.
All right, here we go. Farmerville off the breakdown.
Yeah.
They hustled right up to the line. I think they're trying to get that thing going before whatever was wrong conks out on it again.
All right, so they're looking at that 9:17 by West Sable, but second place is 9:39. So nothing too shabby right there. I mean, 4 teams running. You got to run sub 940 to get at least 4 points.
All right, here we go. They slide the ladder into the rack, and here they go.
I believe Justin is not climbing C ladder right now.
No, LBB climbing
That's
this one.
LBB, all right.
LBB climbs the C ladder. Justin's ladder doesn't fit the C truck, so it's a different. It's an 8-step ladder versus a 7-step ladder. He can't climb it. That's the reason.
Well, they better get that straightened out.
I would. Brings it in the middle. Here it comes.
Nice job, boys. It does a nice job, LBB.
Beautiful shot.
Guy looks like a climber.
That's a beautiful shot. I had 325 transition on that.
Great job for the Farmerville Bandits there. Nice job, LBB.
All right.
960.
Stephen Chin getting it done there. Nice job. Best climb of his life right there.
That was nice. I had a 325 transition from the cones to the dig. Nice and steady, smooth going into the ground. He mounted his first 3 steps. He caught a little bit of that
I
whip.
agree with you. He
Absolutely.
really did. He really did. And then he does. I thought it was a little bit of a bang. He does a nice job staying on the ladder and keeping his momentum going up.
I don't even think he knew there was a bang on that one.
Well, that's what happens when you're your first year of climbing, right? You're so hyped up. You're not worried about any of that garbage.
Wait, did I just grab that rung? What?
Right. You got to be a prima donna before you start worrying about that stuff.
Oh, I don't hear him blaming the diggers in practice yet. So.
No, exactly. Probably helps carry the ladder. All the little things. All right, so we're going to wait for the final top 4 for this contest. And I'm just excited this contest is over because the weight requirement on this arch, I don't know if is being met right now. This could be the largest group I've ever seen on an arch.
Though, with this much weight up here, though, it's not really swaying so much. When these guys get down, it's going to start moving around up
I'm
here.
standing over by the steps over here. I'm jumping out on a limb. There's some trees over here. That was K-Mac's joke. It is his joke.
At least there's a staircase here.
I have to say, he's 100% right.
You guys are brutal. I'm starting to question myself if I jumped in on the right broadcast here.
Yeah. You didn't meet the weight requirement to get on the arch.
Oh yeah. There's a minimum.
Yeah, 350.
I'm doing my score sheet here, and I'm short a point or two, and I'm like, oh, yeah, there's only 4.
Yeah.
Four places of water.
We're short, all right.
All right, so that's going to, coming out of the ladder contest, Hagerman's going to have a 1-point lead, but they have 12 over 11 for West Sable, 11 for North Lindy. Then we drop down to Farmerville with 4, Westbury with 1, 3 for Patchogue, 2 for East Islip. So top 3 up there, getting it done. Nassau County last week was pretty tight after the first after hoses, and then North Belmont pulled away in the last 3 events.
Yeah.
Really did a nice job, North Belmont. They class of Nassau County again this year.
Yep.
First place, 5 points, time 9.17, number 15, West Sayville. Second place, 4 points, number 4, North Lindenhurst. Third place, 3 points, number 1, Farmingville. Fourth place, 2 points, number 13, Hagerman. And fifth place will send up the head.
There you go. So there's your top 4, not top 5. You know what my biggest question is today? What I'm wondering?
We should have gone to the 3-pointer.
I'm wondering, are we going to have condiments today? If the food comes up here,
Well,
do you think we get ketchup and mustard?
We've got a double cooler system up here today, so
let's keep that.
I'm trusting the fact that they're going to send up condiments.
All right.
Yeah, in Nassau County last week, and it was my drill, my department.
Nothing?
I got a cold hamburger, but at least I had ketchup on it.
Oh, see? We didn't have condiments in Kopek.
Yeah, you'd think it was, my own tournament, 125th anniversary, big day, and you'd think they'd send some more stuff up top.
At least you got condiments. They
Donnie
have
Wicks got taken care of because he was down below. They sent the microphone down to him.
Couple times.
We got nothing on top of the arch.
Yeah.
No love from even my own department. So.
Jesus.
And then I had to go in the dunk tank afterwards, pay for this
Yeah,
thing.
I saw a picture. That wasn't pretty. All right, we're going to be back, everybody. Going to commercials. We're doing the water test. Sea hose coming up next.
With over 30 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of the New York State Fire Department drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products including Genesis extrication equipment, CMC rescue products, and Mercedes hose, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all of your personal protection equipment needs. For a personalized demo or to speak to a certified sales specialist, call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfireny.com. The instantaneous, on-scene electronic personnel accountability system used by the FDNY and many other fire departments nationwide is now available from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is a well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. SDI has paired with New York State fire departments, including Central Islip, to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Fire Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. H2M Architects and Engineers is a full-service consulting and design firm with a dedicated team that has over 200 years of combined experience serving the emergency services industry. No one understands the needs of first responders better than fellow service members, and H2M is proud to count several of their own staff among them. Whether it's a rehabilitation project or new construction, each design considers the responder's workflow, enabling safer operations and faster response times when it matters most. H2M is proud of their long history of client service and consistent ability to meet architectural, engineering, and environmental challenges head-on while offering a practical approach with creative results. Remember, quality response deserves quality design. For more information, please visit www.h2m.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott air packs, cylinders, RIP packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, ProTech and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also a one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State Fire Department drill teams. IWT offers the full line of Motorola products to fire departments, as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start off for your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. Fire Rescue Systems has been in the fire industry for over 20 years and is proud to show their support for New York State Fire Department drill teams. Serving the NY area with a complete software solution for emergency service entities, FRS software is efficient and easy to use, making it ideal for emergency situations. With a wide array of fine-tuned and tested modules, FRS provides a modular-based system to fit every department's needs, regardless of size. For more information, please visit www.firerescuesystems.com or call 631-234-1304. Since 1886, New York State Fire Department drill team competition has helped generations of volunteer firefighters develop teamwork, pride, and efficiency, and our sport is ready now to grow stronger than ever. Fans, we need your help to get the word out and continue to grow our audience. Whether you want to watch the drill live or get your drill team fix during the week, head to NYSFD Drill Teams on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, and hit those like, follow, join, and subscribe buttons. Thank you, fans, for your passion and your dedication to New York State Fire Department drill teams. Adept Technology Consulting is proud to be joining the drill team family as the exclusive IT professionals for New York State Fire Department drill teams. Adept delivers computer and technology support to fire departments, EMS agencies, businesses, villages, and libraries throughout the tri-state area. In addition to computer support and knowledge, Adept also provides IP telephone and camera solutions, as well as a variety of technology assistance packages, all with 24-hour support. No IT problem is too little or too large for Adept. For more information or to speak to an IT professional, call 631-676-1756 or head to adept-techconsulting.com. The Bill Fox Company has been in business for over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognized name in recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of the New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangrouapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day. Gear up, get on, the Titan Group.
Since 1886, New York State Fire Department drill team competition has helped generations of volunteer firefighters develop teamwork, pride, and efficiency, and our sport is ready now to grow stronger than ever. Fans, we need your help to get the word out and continue to grow our audience. Whether you want to watch the drill live or get your drill team fix during the week, head to NYSFD Drill Teams on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, and hit those like, follow, join, and subscribe buttons. Thank you, fans, for your passion and your dedication to New York State Fire Department drill teams. Fire Rescue Systems has been in the fire industry for over 20 years and is proud to show their support for New York State Fire Department drill teams. Serving the NY area with a complete software solution for emergency service entities, FRS software is efficient and easy to use, making it ideal for emergency situations. With a wide array of fine-tuned and tested modules, FRS provides a modular-based system to fit every department's needs, regardless of size. For more information, please visit www.firerescuesystems.com or call 631-234-1304. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State Fire Department drill teams. IWT offers the full line of Motorola products to fire departments, as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom engineered radio solutions, licensing.
Here we are. We're back at the Joe Gonnelly drill here, getting ready for the sea hose contest. The water's been tested, and it came in at 4.62 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of early ones a little faster than that. They had to slow it down just a touch, but 4.62. This water's going to be howling today. Always a good water track here, too, and good for motor pump as well. So we're in for some good times here as long as you put some water in the hose. What do you think, Dan? You got that, Junior?
Yep, I'm down here. I'm going to continue to transition like I did in ladders. We're going to get a cone to stick times to see what their transitions are like.
Fantastic. If you guys just tune in, that's John DeSilva with us, Junior, from the car place now. He's raced for many teams. Fantastic Hagerman, and still getting it done today.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, and this guy keeps in some great shape. He's about 47 years old right now. Is that close?
40. No, as Mike Geddes says, I'm 49 for the third year.
He's 49 for the third year, but I
told
tell
him
you
I'm
what.
done after I'm 50, and he keeps telling. Every time I tell him, he says, "Oh, you're 49 for the third year. You're still racing."
When I first started years ago, he was a Hagerman for West Hempstead, and I tell you, he looks just as good today as he did back then. That's for sure.
Tell my body that. Jesus, holy cow.
And I see you at the Islander games, and you're doing your refereeing and the hockey, and I tell you, you keep in some awesome shape for a 52-year-old dude.
Oh well, I try. You know. The worst part is if I ever skating during the summer, it's over. That's it. You can forget about everything.
Well, once you stop, it's over. That's for
exactly.
sure.
Exactly.
Especially you get to be our age.
I'm trying to make another 7 years. My son Colin's 11 now. He's going to be racing for the juniors next year. I'm not going to say what team, hobos. Yeah. So I'm trying to stick it out until he of age. I want to be that Mikey. Well, I'll never be the Mikey Mara, but I want to be like Mikey and Matt. I love watching them run three-man ladder, and Wayne from Oyster Bay, watching him dig with his son.
Yeah, with Nick
that's my goal. I want to be standing by the time he turns 18. So we'll see.
Yeah, so here we go. Farmerville's going to be on the line here. Apparently the sea truck issues have been solved since the sea ladder contest here. And just after the break here, so Hagerman leads with 12 points, 11 each for West Sayville and North Lindenhurst. Yeah. They're your top three right there. Then it drops down to 4, 3, 2, 2, 1 for the other teams.
I'm excited to see what Hagerman does in the sea hose now. Coming out of the ladders the way they did.
Yeah, I think what it is this tournament today. I think you just got to attack here. I mean, you can't. I don't know if you're really playing for first place. You got to play for your best time. That's what I would do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, what are you gonna say? I beat 4 teams.
Exactly.
I would say I want to beat 4 teams, but I ran a 12-4 is what I want to say. Or 12-2. Give me a real shot. I want to see North Lindenhurst. I mean, I was looking at their scores. The 2 times that they've screwed up in the hose contest, I wasn't at the tournament. So whenever I'm here, Chris Connell always puts a good show on for Uncle Billy. That's why I like this guy.
Just for you.
All right. They're sweeping something off the track. Looks like they had some sort of foreign substance down there.
Still setting up the light.
I don't know what they're doing. And they're playing with light. And they play with lights as well. Yeah, from the cart ladder last night. Cart hose
got a little WD-40 on the track there. Can't get it off.
I was thinking different substance.
I mean, if that was the Jets, it was,
Billy, were you on the hydrant last night?
no, I was not near the hydrant.
Oh, okay.
So just talking to Chief Dunham up here from Hagerman, and it is officially Lou Valentino's real birthday today. So
How old Lou?
he couldn't give me the real number, but he did find out that confirmed this was the actual day. I guess people have a lot of fun wishing him happy birthday during the year. So he has as many birthdays as Matt Rodden.
We know how much Matt enjoys that.
Oh yeah. Big fan of the birthday wishes on the
Yes, he
on the
is.
group. He must have been dying on Harry.
Forget it, I know. You can't say anything about Harry, right?
No, did he?
It's like,
did he quit the group for a couple days while they were wishing happy?
yeah. Tell me when it's over. I can't watch it. It's like Mrs. Hunter running over Knocker's ladder.
Oh yeah, I was just,
You really can't get mad at it.
I was talking to Kevin about that before the tournament. I said, someone hit your ladder. He says, maybe someone on it after the way we played in the county. Yeah, I tell you, county didn't so obviously you out here, I mean, Islip and North Lindy just not have days that you would figure from teams like that.
Yeah, West Sable had a great day. West Sable scores in all 8 contests. Like you said earlier, Copeg, great start to drill. Truck's running really well. Of course, it's a home track, but I thought they looked really good. Hagerman looked better in spots, and CI it's just out of control how dominant right now, right?
I got to tell you.
They are.
Looking at they're up by 10 points coming out of hoses. I mean, going into a stronger contest too,
Right.
which is wow.
Yeah, and ladders is just like, it's just like a machine right now.
And just think, it's only going to get better.
We were talking about that earlier. Like, do you want to go into the state tournament where you're a machine? ISOP was a machine in pump going into that shot last year, and they just were, unbeatable. And then, do you want to be that going in, or do you want a couple of hiccups along the way? We were talking about the Bayshore Juniors, how they dominating, and then last night there's their hiccup, and now you got the state tournament, so it's kind of out of the way. Like, what's the mental focus on that? Where do you want to be? Everybody's different. The track's been given to the Bandits.
Here we go.
We're going to go racing here.
Comment on that after the Farmingville run here. Let them go first. About coming into a drill hot.
Yeah,
Especially the state drill.
Yeah, well, that you want. Here comes Farmerville.
All right.
He's keeping it straight.
Justin Russo on
Out of the gas, right at the cone. Hard break, out the hydrant. Water in the hose. Over the shot. Then drops him right on top of it, up top, nozzle on. Oh, just a little left.
Just a little left, yep.
Smooth run, though, that's for sure.
Yep, decent transition. They got 392 from the cone to the stick.
1286, nice smooth run right there.
Yeah, I agree. 57 to the cone. I mean, obviously something's up with that truck. That truck runs a little hotter, but what'd you get for the transition right there?
I had 392 from the cone to the stick.
Yeah, that's probably a little high.
The water didn't look like it was very supersonic. I thought that didn't have the big blast coming out at the nozzle there.
No.
Also, Farmerville has better hose than some
I mean, they run a 1286. If he puts it on the flap, we're talking, what, 12.5, 12.60?
Yeah.
Also, I like the way Justin runs at the hydrant there. He's very methodical. He's almost like I always call it Chris Connelling. He does the 1-2 step. He's sure on the stick. He's sure on the coupling. He's not trying to light it up. But
what was your water on? What was your water on?
I did not have the water on. I had 392, so I guess you could add that up with the cone time. What do you have for the cone time up there?
57.
7. Oh, you got to make me do math. I'm not the teacher, Paulie.
Well,
I do have the phone in my hand, but I can't add that fast.
All right, here we go. North Lindy on the line here, and I tell you, the way Scott Rice and Chris Conn put this together for the last couple of seasons, it's been a pleasure to watch, and I'm looking forward to something real big right now from these guys.
well, this will tell you maybe where the water's at.
1238 this year, 1227, 1244.
Yeah.
I mean,
Consistent.
just a machine.
It's consistent under 12.5. It's just, I mean, he's lining up tight right here. He's been keeping it straight on that rope coming in and just dropping them with those 2-step drops with momentum. Here we go.
Straight as hell, right on the
Straight as an arrow. And now he's into the hard break. He's off. Same thing, same drop. Up at the top, Kevin Kinley looking for it. Oh, he fumbles, he's holding it on with all, and it pops off. No, he hit it. He hit it, and it popped off. It's still a good time. He didn't take it off, it popped off. That's a time. He hits the target, and it comes off.
12.95. 12.
I tell you,
He's fumbling, and then he fumbled
fumbled it
again.
3 times.
and
Got
then
it
he
over
fumbled
somehow,
again.
hit the target.
But then he solders it on like he's got the strongest hands in the world. He had the kung fu grip,
Yeah,
and
he
he
did.
puts it together, and he's holding it there, and it hits the target, and then it all just comes apart.
Well, they got a 356 transition from the cone to the stick. I got to tell you, watching Scott drive that event every week in and week out, he puts them 2 steps, 3 steps off that hydrant so close and so controlled, it's insane.
I can't agree more. It's literally, it's just you can put that film on top of another film, and it's the same picture every time.
Absolutely.
But I'll tell you what, up at the top right here, he had more water coming out both sides of that nozzle than he had going to the target.
I'm surprised there was enough left to
That's
hit the
amazing he
target.
hit it, right? Exactly.
Third time's a charm.
Yep.
All right, Westbury in the line.
It's got to be the blonde hair.
Their platinum look there. Reminded me of Bruce Willis in that movie. He was the assassin. All right, here we go. Mike Athena's driving the termite mobile down this track. 13:54 last week on a bad miss at the county draw for Westbury. McGowan on the hydrant. Up top, we got the haircut. Brian Cornell braking for him.
New Ed Park, very similar to Scott Rice, the way he drives the step or 2 off the hydrant for Devin.
Yeah, he's a little bit further out than Scott, but he's going to bring it in. Mike Athena's coming in. He's fading in now. He's in the same marks as Scott was. Lets him go. Right-hand turn. Water in the hose. Up at the top, right on top of it, a nozzle on, waiting for water.
Where's the water?
Yeah, that's a mirror image of their Wednesday night practice in Sea Hose. Beautiful, beautiful,
That
beautiful.
water took forever to
Yeah,
get
but the
there.
drop at the top, he dropped it right on top.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that truck got down to the nozzle very quickly.
Westbury with penalty 13.67.
Something went wrong there.
Yeah, I don't know if
Tell you, their transition, Paulie, that's what it was at the from the cone to the stick. I had 411. It was definitely a little slower there. Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. Look a little.
So between that, so he doesn't have the water on right away, and then up here where he drops them right on top of the coupling, you're going to notice a weight. And now, do I think maybe something happened to the water? It could have.
Did he
That was
do
a long
something?
wait.
Did he do something with the sticker? I mean, I don't know. Just
Took a while.
looked like it should have been there a little quicker than that.
Well, we're going to see right here.
He ran a 12.6 in practice on Wednesday night, so I don't know. It's a second off.
1286, 1295, 1367 as the Hagerman Gamblers coming to the line with their gunslinger at the hydrant.
Oh, let's see him do it.
He's a gunslinger because he gets that hand out of his pocket so quickly to flip that switch. It's like a gunslinger.
One hand.
Yeah.
I don't see a hand when he runs.
Exactly.
I don't even see it.
Exactly.
Yeah, 14.23 last week. Talking to Johnny, he's like, yeah.
Who's one of them old gunslingers? I don't want to call him Annie Oakley. Give me somebody else.
Wild Bill Hickok.
There you go. Wild Bill Hickok.
You know, his stick kind of reminds me of Danny Jackson from CI for years ago. You know, he's just it's almost invisible.
Yeah, Danny gets to the hydrant as he approaches. His hand is already off the hose waiting for it. As he hits it, he puts it on. And Cole is just lightning here. The gunslinger.
I don't know if I've seen anyone like Danny before or since. He's.
I'm interested to
He's
see
an
what their
animal.
transition is here compared to the other teams right now with that stick.
All right, Robert Tascio bringing him in here. Cole Arnold on the hydrant. Timmy Dunham, Anchorman. Brendan Dunham up top with Johnny on the flap.
Here we go.
Yeah,
3 races in. Hagerman's your leader. Let's see. Yeah, he's bringing him in tight. He's in the same marks. Lets him go. A little bit back. Oh, man, he throws it, though. Up at the top. Johnny on the flap. Nozzle on. That water was there.
Sir,
yeah, that was moving.
there you go. I got 360. 360.
Yeah, I think this is your
transition there.
first place shot right here.
Time for Hagerman with penalty 12.68.
1268.
Good looking shot right there for Hagerman.
345 to the. So you're right, Robert Tascio being really aggressive right there. But Cola's stick hand, it was just bam, bam. And he got, I thought, left back a little bit and not a ton of momentum, but he attacked it and threw it with authority.
It looked like Johnny had a couple extra steps up top, too. They had to get on their horse and get down there and make sure they got their water in on the nozzle.
Yeah, you take that the 363 transition, you had just about a 7 flat, maybe even like a 6.9 stick on there. And let me tell you, he got the first drop of water on that target too, made that shot.
Yeah, 6'9", and a lot of that, if not all of it, was Cola.
Absolutely.
He just attacked and just threw it.
All right, here we go now. Jay's Guzzler's on the line. Tommy Driver, he's in about 3 feet off of that grass. He's a little bit further. Usually he's a little closer, I
Yeah, I
think.
agree. I think he's a little bit out right here, but he'll bring in with the fade down at the end. Yeah, the grass here is always a player. You know, that grass goes all the way till about 50-something feet before you get to the hydrant. That hydrant is off the track, so you really, you know, if you're measuring your steps there, you got to really watch out how deep it's off the track here. But Chuck looking to make a comeback after last week at the county. He had a bit of a rough time on his 2 shots. We talked about, take a look at that adapter there, Junior. You're down there. Look how far down that adapter points.
The hydrant itself is too low. It's down below my knees already. Yeah. I don't know about that coupling being down, but that's the Chris Treglia.
Yeah.
You know, that's how he runs.
Hey,
Nobody.
Chris being a short guy as it is, it kind of works in his favor anyway.
Yeah. Well, he has to reach up.
Here we go. So, all right, Robbie Sharp up top, 12:57,
He
12:69.
fades out to the middle a little bit. Now he brings it all the way back. They're going to be tighter than anybody when he lets them go. And they are. Water in the hose.
Sharp got
Couple of steps here. He's got to get busy. Hey, how about it?
They're going to be happy with that one. Nice looking shot there for East Islip.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to play with Hagerman's shot.
Islip. 1-2-1-8-3.
Nice shot right there for the Guzzlers.
Yeah, that's going to be good enough for second place.
And you know, we talk about that transition from the cone to the stick. I got a little bit slower there, 376. That's part of the difference right there.
Yeah.
5 teams run, 4 12s on the board.
I think that was one of those shots where, hey, we got to get this in the water in the hose right here. It's been last week, you know, on East Islip Lake, we didn't get water in the hose. We need to get it in. Let's get back on our horse.
Yeah, look at those times. Look at a rough week for Chris last week, 14:29, 15:89.
Well, how about these times? I mean, we're going to have 6 teams run C-hose, and we got a 1268, a 1283, a 1286, a 1295, and a 1367. So West Sable's got to bring it here. West
And all
Sable's
smooth runs, too. I mean, no mess-ups.
West Sable's sitting second place with 11 points.
This reminds me years ago when, back when junior year was race, we had the battalion tournament over there on Weir Street, and it would be West Hempstead, the Fluke, South Hempstead. You'd have to run you'd have to run a 9-2, 9-3 in sea ladder back then, just to get on the board. Or the hoses were great too.
You're telling the wrong person. I ran in the ice uptown. We had 10 teams running back then. You know, top 5 was hard to do.
Yeah, well, I'm saying it's like that.
Yeah,
That
that
was
7th Battalion town does not compare to the CI drill at all.
Well, back in the
that
day,
town
it was
drill.
just crazy, especially when you add in the extra races and Sable and Bayport could run them. All right, here comes West Sable. Out in the track, way out in the track right here. Really got to make a right-hand turn. Has a little bit of trouble up there at the top. Now he's on it. Man, I'll tell you what, the last couple weeks they've been bringing in a little tighter to the hydrant, but he stayed way out that time, and it was really difficult to get across.
They had,
With penalty. 13.70. 13.70.
What was
At
the,
a
what was the
3-2.
penalty? What was the
No,
number?
not enough, 49. So
49.
they're out of the money, but the penalty didn't hurt him.
Just missed that 67.
Yeah. Penalty didn't hurt him right
So
there.
that's going to be 6th place. So
Yeah, it's going to be out of the money, but I mean, Junior, you can
contest
see it.
right
He was
there.
just out in the track and never brought it across. And
Yeah.
he got left off probably 2 steps, and then by the time his 2 steps were up, he was almost past it. He had to reach back a little bit and had
he
trouble
lost
connecting
all
it.
his momentum as soon as he got off. He gave it a dead stop, then had to come over and get it.
yeah, that transition cone to stick, I had almost a 4 flat. So yeah, a lot of running there. The truck's doing the work getting there, but dropping them back like that, you know, it hurt him a little bit.
So Hagerman's going to win their 3rd race out of the first half of the drill here. They're going to get a 1268 first place, 5 points. Second place is going to be that East Islip 1283. Third place Farmerville 1286. North Leonardhurst 1295, and Westbury 1367
Yes.
on the board.
Hagerman getting some separation here. That gives him a 4-point lead going to the next contest here. Get ready for the B-Hose contest. And, just a nice shout out here to Westbury Fire Department last week with a great job they did with the tournament and the parade, 125th anniversary. They came in on Post Avenue. Really good time. Nice band afterwards. They had fireworks. And I got to tell you, first time we'd had a parade in Nassau County in 4 years. So, for the county parade. And I tell you, everyone hung around. It was a good party. Westbury did a great job. Can't say enough about them. Even though it's my department, they did such a fantastic job. And then, they even had some really nice guys in that dunk tank. I tell you, Some people took some shots at me in there. Yeah, I worked out for 3 weeks to get ready for that one.
Yeah, well, 3 weeks.
Yeah, I was drinking 2 cases
my
of beer a day.
It's going to take 30 years.
But yeah, thanks Westbury for getting that done for us, and North America for helping us out.
First place, 5 points, with a final 12.68, number 13, Hagerman. Second place, 4 points, number 14, East Patchogue. Third place, 3 points, number 1, Farmingville. Fourth place, 2 points, number 4, North Lindenhurst. Fifth place, 1 point, number 6, Westbury.
And before we break, I just got one more thing to say. Let me get to my stuff here. Lenny's not here today, but I'll make this announcement on him. So now, Lenny, as you know, he runs the Wildcat Association pool, and bad news came down from upstate. Chris Champion, been a 15-year member of the Seabreeze Indians. He's suffering some bad times up there, and they're trying to figure it out. So he's going to be laid up for quite a while, that's for sure. And Chris, a fantastic guy. We went up there a few years ago, did the broadcast at Point Pleasant, the day we always joke about with the iPad, but all things being serious. Chris actually picked us up at the airport with the van, brought us back, make sure everything we could have possibly done for us was taken care of us. That's the kind of guy Chris Champion is. He's that kind of a good guy. There's a GoFundMe. It's on our NYS drill teams if you want to, stop in, throw him a few bucks. I mean, the guy's on some tough times, but just, and the Lenny from St. James, attention please, the Wildcats Association Annual Survivor Pool will be launching shortly. We've decided to make Chris Champion the beneficiary this year. The Champion family is on board, and we are looking forward to making this year's pool our biggest yet. Start doing your homework and stay tuned for more info. And as you know, I mean, the Survivor Pools go on for years, and every year St. James donates the proceeds to a racing member in need. And no better person to think about and keep in your prayers. And his prayers are needed, I'm sure, for Chris Champion. And I'd like to thank you all in advance for your support of this cause.
No doubt about it. And you know what, thinking about helping other people, the Long Island Firefighters Legislative Committee was formed by Suffolk and Nassau firefighters to fight what matters to you. All of you out there listening and us here at the track, this organization acts as a conduit to our New York State and federal lawmakers to ensure that firefighters across the island are protected and treated with respect. This past year, the Long Island Firefighters Legislative Committee helped usher the ambulance recovery bill into law, which will deliver a much-needed new stream of revenue to fire departments that are both big and small. This September 3rd, big one here.
Big one.
The Long Island Firefighters Legislative Committee is hosting a fundraiser at Mulcahy's during the Notre Dame and Ohio State football game. $85 gets you 4 hours of open barn food, and your donation goes right to the Long Island Firefighters Legislative Committee.
That's a solid $85 right there.
Yeah,
too.
it is. Yeah, you'll geez,
You'll get your money's worth at that
yeah,
place.
well, I know you would. You'll drink 400 in no time. So for more info on the September 3rd get-together at Mulcahy's and the Long Island Firefighters Legislative Committee, call Bill Thies at 631-466-6069.
And a little shout out to Mulcahy's there. They've run many fundraisers for firefighters over the years, and always step up and do the right thing for the hosts in question. They don't beat them over the head too bad.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to go to some regular commercials as we're waiting for teams to come around for B-Hose, and we'll be back in a couple minutes.
With over 30 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of the New York State Fire Department drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products including Genesis extrication equipment, CMC rescue products, and Mercedes hose, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all of your personal protection equipment needs. For a personalized demo or to speak to a certified sales specialist, call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfireny.com. The instantaneous on-scene electronic personnel accountability system used by the FDNY and many other fire departments nationwide is now available from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is a well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. SDI has paired with New York State fire departments, including Central Islip, to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Fire Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. H2M Architects and Engineers is a full-service consulting and design firm with a dedicated team that has over 200 years of combined experience serving the emergency services industry. No one understands the needs of first responders better than fellow service members, and H2M is proud to count several of their own staff among them. Whether it's a rehabilitation project or new construction, each design considers the responder's workflow, enabling safer operations and faster response times when it matters most. H2M is proud of their long history of client service and consistent ability to meet architectural, engineering, and environmental challenges head-on while offering a practical approach with creative results. Remember, quality response deserves quality design. For more information, please visit www.h2m.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott air packs, cylinders, RIT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, ProTech and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also a one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with
Just make sure you're sitting down. You gonna film it? All right, we're back.
Here we go. Be a hose on it online. Farmerville out there.
Tell you what.
We had our first condiments of the year delivered up here. I got to tell you.
You did get them, huh? All right.
Oh, what a great.
Junior, we got plenty up here. Come on up.
Oh, my God. Hi, Echoes Farmerville. Just goes across the face, man. He had less than 2 steps, if you ask me, and they were motivated.
Justin was tight on that one. I mean, he had to be 2 feet off that hydrant when he came by it.
Yeah, that almost still bouncing when it coupling there. Oops, sorry, bud. Yeah, that close drop, you know all about those close. Yep, I'm breaking up a little bit here.
Yeah, 9:59 right there, but yeah, he bounced across it twice. First shot, and then he tried to get back there, and at that point, it's hard to do.
Yeah, Paul, you know those tight drops on the hydrant. You get dropped that close, you got to be ready right away as soon as you step off.
All right, North Windy on the line right here. 12.95, good for 2 points in the sea ladder contest, sea hose. Heavy B hose favorites here. Let's see what Northland Nurse can do right now.
Yeah,
A real tight drop here. Like, I mean, Farmerville's, I mean, that was super tight. There was no room. I mean, he got off. He was right on top of that hydrant.
yeah, 13 points, but North Windy has him in second place right now.
Down by 4 to Hagerman, your host right now.
Hard to come back, though. I mean, you're really going to need that other team you're chasing to really have a bad contest. And then you got to hit it because, you know, once the points get separated in these little, you know, drills with small amount of teams, it's hard to get back. Here comes North Lyndhurst running really tight.
Runners in the hose.
Oh, man, and Kinley gets off. Almost goes down on the side, but now he's got nozzle on. Hits the that's a nice-looking run right there.
No bobble on that one. Good job by Kevin.
Time for North Lindenhurst. 7.74.
Wow, 774. What a shot for the piston knockers.
That hydrant shot was every bit of that 774 there.
I agree.
No time, right?
The truck actually fades a little bit to the grass. They missed the timing light probably by about a foot or less. And then he gets off right on top of it and he hooks it up with no problem. I was watching Kevin Kinley up here. It looks like his first step off, it kind of was a little shaky, and then he straightened right out, and the momentum put him right to the nozzle. He had it on in no time.
And his hands were not to be doubted there. There was no bobble, no miss, no nothing. That was money on. What's that? Who's got that? All right. A lot of people losing things today here. We got a
Westbury on a breakdown.
Yeah, Westbury on a breakdown. I see the blue truck up there. So they're shutting the hood now. Maybe they figured it out. Another person loses something. We have a debit card up here.
TD Bank looks like.
Looks like if you don't get here, someone's buying some online stuff from us later on. I know the 3 digits on the back. We're good. All right, Patchogue on the line here. Ah, perfect. Thank you. Just tie it up on something over there. Westbury on the breakdown. No Copeg today. Here they
Patchogue
are.
currently 3 points on the day.
The 40 Thieves. Here they are.
Oh, man, he hooks it up sideways. He just gets part of it sideways. Now nozzle on.
Oh, target just didn't go up for him there.
Man, he comes into the hydrant and he has to stick his arm way out. And he does grab the coupling and it goes on. 873.
And I tell you, he was off that truck while it was moving. I mean, he didn't wait for the brake on that. He was up before the guy even broke.
Yeah, that's the disadvantage of the Hagerman hydrant here, being way off the track like that. Even when you practice here, you're not used to it, So if he's off into the middle a little bit, he's got to stick that arm out, just like you said.
Well, if you're going to give the hot drop, then, boy, you really got to stick that arm out. He doesn't have any time to get over to the hydrant. He had none. But he catches the coupling, and it just, it's his natural motion turned it right on.
Henry Bradley. Full support to the west side of the track at the steps of the arch. Henry Bradley.
Oh, Lenny wants in too?
Nearest the steps of the arch.
All right. So Lenny owes you $20. Got the 50-50 guy up here. This is our. This is where we won that day years ago with the first Gonnelly. That was a great day. Thank you. Lenny, we put you in. Okay, I know you're home listening. Paulie's got you, so you owe Paulie $20. Or we'll just take it out of your winnings at the end of the day. All right, Hagerman on the line here, and they're chasing that 774. They won all of that 774. There's nothing to race for a second. Let's go get it. Hagerman's team record 776. They ran at North Belmore earlier this year at the Invite over there, second week of the season. So 8:59 at the county. I'm expecting a full shot right here on Lou Valentino's birthday. Why not?
Billy the Kid. That's what we're calling him.
He is.
Billy the Kid. That comes from John Stevens up there. Up in Deerfield area. Billy the Kid, the gunslinger. Let's see what he gets.
I was thinking Brett Favre. Hey, here we go.
The hydrant. Oh!
The flap, gotta get busy.
Oh, man, he has the nozzle.
Oh.
The nozzle coupling goes upside down on Johnny at the last second, and he sees it, but he just can't register it quick enough to flip it back over.
He
just went sideways on him.
Had a little bit of time there, too, to almost make the adjustment. Just didn't work out.
13.72.
That answers your question. Were they going to go for it or not?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
They went for it.
1372.
Oh, yeah.
East Iceland Guzzler.
Paulie, you brought up a couple of events ago about going into the States. Do you want to go in really hot? Or do you want to, have a couple of those hiccups going into the States, Because just what I've seen, the younger teams, they're really good. They got a lot of the talent. I personally wouldn't want to go into the States banging all 8 events, Sometimes it's a little too much confidence,
Yeah, I mean, Everybody's different.
Yep,
It's
absolutely.
It's hard when you haven't messed up in a contest all year and then you go to the state.
Right.
All right, so East Islip's coming to the line, and boy, they are leaving no room for error. If Tom Driver makes a little bit of steering to the right, he's going to be running over the timing equipment. Trust me, I've been there, and it whizzes right past you, man. If you jump off a little early, part of your pants will catch it. That's how tight they are. But hey, there's a time up there. They got to play it.
That running board is going to be right next to
it is.
The reflector there on the light. Wow.
It's they already have the confidence in Chuck, but I think they've gained a lot of confidence in Robbie Scharf up at the top.
He's gotten a lot better this year, and it really shows.
You saw it last year. He had those couple times, but this year he's just like getting more automatic.
They just need to bring it over to the B-hose side of the contest here. Here we go.
All right. Keeps it tight. Chuck's off. Water in the hose. Oh, Tommy holds him to bring him right close to the couple, and now he gets it up. Nozzle, he's having trouble, and he doesn't get it on. You could see that he was back a little bit. Tommy held the brake to try to get him a little bit closer. And he did have time, but he just fumbled it a little bit.
Too bad right there for Robbie. He had a couple swipes at it, and
West Islip, 16.75, 16.75.
Kind of looked like from here, when he was trying to put the nozzle on, it wasn't that crisp click. It was almost like he was just trying to place it on a little bit,
Can't agree more. We've said that before. At the hydrant, same way. Listen, it's a piece of steel. It is meant to hit it and hit it hard. And the same thing up here. You watch like Matt Rodden, and you watch guys like that put it on. It's with Ryan Murphy. They do it authoritatively, like they hit it hard and confident and spin. He was kind of looking for it almost. You're right,
a little
Junior.
bit, yeah.
Trying to place it on there.
I didn't notice if the hose spun on him a little bit under him. I don't know if it did or not.
I thought it did at the last second, but not like it did on Hagerman. That really turned at the last second.
Hagerman really is spun on there, yeah.
All right, West Sable up next. West Sable currently sitting here. They have 11 points. Think about it. They scored all 8 last week. They scored in their first 3 this week. That's a nice little streak, right? 11 in a row.
there you go.
One time we scored 17 in a row. 17 races in a row, yep.
And they scored the buckets at the Joe, so they had one at the beginning.
There you go. I know, I'm pretty sure that's their team record, too. I think they had scored 17 in a row one time.
Wow, that's getting it done. Yeah, you want to do that after the Hempstead invite.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Nice job, water in a hose. He brings them on top of it. They're off, nozzle on the flat.
First drop of water.
I don't know if the water on is going to compete with North Lindy's, and that's going to hold them back a little bit.
Joey Quenzer, nice job putting that nozzle on up top, too.
For West Sable, 8.09. 8.09.
Second place right now with that 809, chasing that 774 from North Lindenhurst.
Number 16, the West Islip Raiders.
But same thing, we talked about West Sable earlier. That 809 is good. That's just going to give them a little bit of confidence, There's, we're talking, Tenny's on the hydrant. He's brand new.
Yeah.
They're still working all that in.
And you notice with him on the hydrant now, Paulie, traditionally West Sable for years has always run almost in the middle of the track, almost like Patchogue-like. And, with him being on the hydrant now, they brought it closer to the curb. He's got a less of an angle to run, So it's a little bit of a change for them.
I've had that conversation with him, there. I said, there's only one Michael Mara. And, Michael could be on the other side of the track with 2 steps, and he'd get over there.
Yeah.
He can get off on the breaker spot and still
That's
get there.
fine. He's allowed. He does those things. But that's not how everybody's going to be able to get it on. And they had to bring him in a little bit, and he's just showing improvement since they've done it. But let's move on to West Islip. I want to talk about West Islip. Everything that's happened with Mitch and everything and those things. And, God, we're going to miss him, and we've talked about it. But West Islip was a last-minute decision to come out here today, and they're in a position right now. There's a 7, there's an 8, there's a 9 on the board. West Islip. Now, let's go to the other side, Junior. If I'm West Islip, I want to put the water in the hose.
Yep.
I want to get a time, and I'm going to get myself a trophy.
Absolutely, especially right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were talking about where to step off right here. Kevin Smith bringing him in. It's going to give him room right here. He's off. Oh, he just done. He's got to hurry up. Water in the hose. Matt's up top. He's got the nozzle on. He's waiting for it. He's got to put it on the flap quick if they're going to get some points here. It's going to be an 11. I might have dropped them back a little bit, I think. More than that.
11.41. 11. 31.
And that tight drop there at the hydrant, he's got those first two steps have to be those stop steps. It kind of looked like he wasn't able to get those two stop steps.
Yeah, I mean, brand new driver, new Hagerman. It's a whole new setup there for West Islip. I don't know, they've been working really hard to get it together.
It's nice to see them back out here doing it, though.
11:41, the lucky dog right now.
Yeah, and so that's their trophy right there at this point. You got Westbury coming off their breakdown up to the line right here.
All right, they put some good shots up in practice on Wednesday. Looking good in B-Hose.
You'll
Billy
see
Merck driving this one?
Merck drives this one.
driving this one,
Chris
yep.
Mercadani driving. Devin hitting the hydrant here.
So Merck's driving New Hyde Park's truck?
Yep.
Mike Athenas lets that happen?
Yep.
Wow.
It's a good relationship like that. Took a little doing for Merck to get used to the seat because it's a little, he's a little bit taller maybe than Mike is, but
Right.
And this truck, we talked about it in B ladder. New Hyde Park's truck stopping the way it does. It does the same thing in B-Hose, Paulie. It's
it
insane.
really dives in the whole front end.
Yeah,
I mean, it
absolutely.
just sits tight and.
I can't
Here we go.
imagine what it would be like to be on a B truck that stops.
Oh, yeah. I applaud you for still standing after all those years.
It's not easy.
All right, here we go. Westbury 841 last week at the county. Best shot of the year for him. Couple good shots in practice. The haircut, Catone up top, hitting the target. Mike Athenas revs it up a couple shots. Here they come.
The hydrant. Yep, water and hose. Gave him room. That water's coming up on him. He drops the nozzle.
Oh.
He dropped the nozzle. He dropped the nozzle, I believe, before he had a chance to put it on. He dropped it immediately.
He clicked it. After the first click, he went to readjust, and that's when it came out of his hand there.
Great drop by Mike. Gave him plenty of time up top, that's for sure.
Time for Westbury, 17.78. 17.78.
All right.
1778 to North Lindy 774, about 10 seconds faster than that. Is first. West Sable's 809 is going to be second. The 873 from Patchogue going to be third. 959 Farmanville is going to be fourth. And West Islip is going to hit the board with 1141. Congrats to them. I believe everybody has scored now in this drill.
Yes, sir.
Farmerville is going to go to 5. North Lindy is going to go to 18. Westbury has 2. Patchogue has 6. Hagerman does not score. That was the chance North Lindy was looking for. North Lindy's actually going to take a 1-point lead. Hagerman's going to have 17. East Islip's going to have 6. West Sable 15. And West Islip 1.
Yeah, Hagerman opened the door a little bit with that B-hose shot there for the other guys.
We'll wait for the official.
Farmerville getting themselves back in the game here. Takes them to 10. So 18-17 up top.
No, Farmerville only got 2. It takes them to 9, right?
Oh, 2. 5-4. Oh, yeah, my bad. You were saying second place, and I wrote it 2. All right, so there you have it. 18 for North Lindy, 15 West Sable, 17 Hagerman, 9 Farmerville. Here we go.
First place, 5 points, time 7.74. Number 4, North Lindenhurst. Second place, 4 points, number 13, West Sable. Third place, 3 points, number 7, Patchogue. Fourth place, 2 points, number 1, Farmingdale.
All right, there you go.
1 point, number 16, West Islip.
Fantastic. Hey, if you guys are checking in tonight, do us a favor. Hit the like button and subscribe to us here on the our drill team site. We're on the Facebook. We're on the fdracing.com. So make sure you support us that way. Tell your friends. Tell them to tell their friends. Let's get us out there. All right, so just a quick shout out here, Bill Callahan and John Mahoney. Both guys upstate doing a wonderful job of updating our stats every year, and they do a lot of time and stuff goes into this every week. So when you guys check in on Monday or Tuesday to see the results, they're there because these guys are staying up late on Saturday night and early Sunday morning to get these results out to you. So thanks again, Johnny up there and Bill Callahan. I was actually watching the 2010 the other day, the state tournament. I was watching Mahoney climb. I was like, almost a 6, but not quite. In 3-man. So where were we here? Yeah, so like we was talking about before, I'm getting kind of hungry up here, but I'll tell you, Hagerman's just fed us some really superfood French fries, chicken nuggets. They actually have condiments up here. The hot dogs are great. The burger was fantastic. But on the way home, I'm going to have something a little more nutritious. I'm going to go to Carrabba's in Central Islip. It's now owned by a member of the New York State drill team family, Billy Edsel Jr., and he spent his summers on the track around his entire life, helping bring you the Survivor Pool, which he talked about earlier, which this year is going to donate to Chris Champion. And he also goes to New York State Drill every August. This summer, Billy welcomes fans, firefighters alike to take a break from the grill and stop by Carrabba's for some of their new summer flavors and recipes.
Is it true? I heard it's true. It's like 15% discount for volunteers.
Yeah, so if you're first responder, stop in there and talk with the first responder 15% discount. Carrabba's is also a great choice for catering your next big fire department event. Hey, if you're at the state tournament or something and you want to get something delivered, they'll bring it over to you right there, save you from cooking. And that's big portions of hand-prepared Italian specialties at reasonable prices. That's William Edsel at Carrabba's.com if you want to email them. And if not, just stop by the right over Islip Avenue. It's a hop, a skip, and a jump from right here where we are right now, in a really beautiful place. And don't forget to there's something to do this summer with the kids. If they're bored, they're home, they're crying, Mommy, what are we going to do around the house? I'm sick of being here all day. I don't want to watch YouTube anymore. Yeah, right. They all watch YouTube. Yeah. Take them to the Nassau County Firefighters Museum in Garden City. It has something for the whole family. Kids can play on the fire trucks, dress up in gear, and spend an interactive day learning fire safety. 10,000 square feet of antique trucks, including the Great Neck Sea Rig as well there. And I believe the Hewlett Smoky Service beat truck is there as well.
Yeah.
So there we go. Have a fun day. It's at the Nassau County Firefighters Museum in Garden City, ncfiremuseum.org. And here we go.
Great setup over there. You know, you can, I think if you go to the Aviation Museum next door,
sure,
you can get a 2-for-1 ticket. You can actually get a cheap ticket then to go to the Firefighters Museum. I used to bring my class out to those.
And catch an IMAX.
We go out there, and and now we see the IMAX. We go to the Aviation.
You never had class.
And we go into the Firefighters Museum. Ah, here comes Farmerville and Efficiency. We are moving this drill along.
Wow.
Right on the hose. Let's see if they're going to run it out all the way up at the top. He does.
Good shot there for Farmerville.
Not bad on the flap. It's going to be a mid-9.
9:44. There you go. Let's look back in time here and see what we're doing.
9:44 for the Bandits.
Yeah, good looking run right there.
So
Looked like the middle draggers got tied up a little bit there.
Yep.
guys, for everybody out there watching, the efficiency event, well, definitely motor pump, but the efficiency event when you talk about different tracks, Hagerman being a little wider, Central Islip being a little narrow, and back the old Riverhead track when it's super narrow. You know, some teams think about, staying in the same format, on the line. Some guys spread it out a little bit, Paulie, what are your thoughts on that? Spread it out on the track a little bit, or
if you got the room, why not spread it out? That's how I feel. I was always a big fan of just, we'll run our way, but if we're given more room, we're going to use it.
Yeah, last contest, last time we were here, Labor Day last year, 904 from CI won the tournament.
So here comes North Lindenhurst. North Lindenhurst right now your leader by 1, and they're off. Approach the hydrant.
Water the hose.
Let's see the top right here.
Smedley puts it down. Here comes Kevin, and Kevin up top. Nice job.
nice target.
I don't know if that's going to touch Farmerville's, but it's going to be really close.
9:53, just off that Farmerville shot.
It's
But
almost like I hear the scores.
my clock was perfect. I had 9:53.
That's right.
Here come the Turtles. They had a second place shot at the county tournament.
So I just saw a gentleman walk by wearing a kilt. What's your feeling on wearing kilts?
Not a kilt fan.
You're not a kilt guy?
I don't put fruit in my beer, and I don't wear skirts.
I don't put fruit in my beer, and I don't wear skirts.
There
That's
you
a
go.
good. All right, I'm gonna go with that. I agree with you. I'm not a kilt guy either. Maybe. What about just on St. Patrick's Day? Can you get away with it?
Nope.
Okay.
Every county parade in Roslyn Highlands.
Oh yeah.
If I was Irish or
Oh,
something,
absolutely.
maybe.
Yes, sir. The honor guard up in Roslyn years ago.
Fire department, they would wear kilts.
Yes, just the color guard. The honor guard would
wow.
wear them in front of the band.
I guess as a uniform, I could let it slide as a uniform, but just to walk around with it for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. No.
Yeah.
I mean, that month was last month. It's not this month.
I was about to say, do you think it attracts women? Is that what it is? Because you're just being a little bit different?
Chicks digging, huh? Is that what
I
you're trying to
didn't
tell me?
say that.
All right, Westbury on the line here. Devin Robinson on the hydrant. No Chrissy today, so had to change up a couple things here.
And they're off.
Good start for them.
Is he wearing knee pads around the hydrant efficiency?
Water's in. Koosh turns it on.
He is wearing knee pads. What's
Red
that about?
pipeline all about the target shot.
Up at the top. Oh, a little left to right, but then he centers in on it.
That's a good recovery there. About 25 feet back there, he stumbled a little bit, almost lost it, but he recovered real good on the target there.
9.76.
Okay?
Yeah, just take it a little bit with the first shot, and
I'm looking at Devin running hydrant there, and I just, Junior, tell me if I'm wrong here, but running a running race with knee pads around your knees, don't you feel that would be like a little restrictive?
I was never, the only time I wore any kind of knee pads was digging, and the one in motor pump. I've never worn knee pads, so I'm not sure, but I know he ran B hydrant, so I'm wondering if he just didn't have enough time to change out of it. I would have changed out of them.
I think it's like
no,
this.
sometimes it doesn't bother him.
I would have changed too.
I think it's like his whoopee. It makes him feel good.
Oh, is it that what it is?
Yeah, it's the whoopee.
Okay. I don't know.
All right, at 976 third place right now.
To me, it's like wearing a kilt. Like if you're wearing a kilt for no reason.
Yep.
You're wearing knee pads for no reason,
I saw the kilt
Is
cut
he
down
expecting to go down? Is that why he has the knee pads on?
there. Yeah, maybe. I mean, like Jay Podolsky used to wear them. He wasn't even in the
That's a little
contest.
different.
He wasn't even in the contest, and he'd wear them.
He wore the knee pads when he was taking out the rule book.
He was,
Yeah.
he was expecting to go down, though. That's a different story.
Well,
All right, here we go.
most times he does.
Patchogue's up.
Here comes Patchogue.
Think about how his knees would be at this point.
991. Best of the year. Water's in.
Oh, here we
Good
go.
stick there. That's the best stick of the day.
Here we go.
All about
He's got to run it out. He's got to run it out. He's got to put it on the flap. Oh, he tickles it. He tickled it, and he knew it. He's so disappointed.
That would have been right there with that Farmerville shot if they hit that one clean.
I've noticed Patchogue compared to some of the other efficiency teams out there. I'll let him announce the time first.
9.6. 10. 96.
There you go.
10.96.
The nozzleman in the back up there for Patchogue, I noticed they break down a little later compared to most teams out there. He's almost passing the solid white before he's actually breaking down for that target hit.
But what did you think? I don't know if you could say. I don't even know where you are right now. But what did you think of the way he shot? I thought he kind of shot from his hip a little bit.
A little bit. I think the backup man gave him a little shove, it looked like there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
People don't realize the importance of the backup man and making how the stream goes, right? If the backup man holds it too high, the stream will go down.
Absolutely.
If he holds it too low, the stream goes high. They really have to be in unison.
Both guys
I mean,
gotta
that's
shoot.
something we would work on a lot. And some people are on the same side of the hose. Some people choose to go on opposite sides of the hose. But whatever you do, it's about being in unison.
We've been working on that in Carl Place, and the one thing I tell our backup man is he has to basically be the second nozzleman. That's it. Same position. Not too close to him, not too far away, and he's got to make sure he's not bending that hose.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Yeah, you are basically it's like your slack man and BNC hose. You're the
hose.
second hydrant man. Your hydrant is just about 3 feet further down the track.
All right, big shot here for Hagerman in this tournament. 17 points, trailing by 1.
The Ryan Murphy start there facing the nozzleman.
The two twins over there, Schwarzenegger and DeVito on the hydrant. The Dunham boys.
Oh man, that was a weird start.
Like the second dragger trip.
Oh, he hammers the hydrant right there. Johnny on the flap. Let's see. Up at the top. And they came in unison. Man, if he hits it, it's a good shot. They've been running really good efficiency this year, too.
They had a pipeline going there, too. That would have got through that hose in a hurry.
I don't know from here. It looked kind of.
Hagerman. 1-1.
Announce the time first.
1-7. 11. 17.
I don't know if anybody had a stick time on that. I know it looked like the second dragger may have tripped the light there. He kind of tried to hesitate, but I think he jumped it.
There was definitely something weird about the start. It just didn't look normal.
The sick man and got up to a bad start, too. It was definitely...
But we were just talking about
something
Patchogue,
wrong.
and then you see Hagerman, and their combination up at the nozzle, they were completely in unison. Like, he just put his head down, and we would say that all the time. If you are the guy that's running backup, bury your head in the back of the nozzle, man. It's not your job to look at the target.
No.
Your job's to hold that hose straight and steady. He'll do the shooting, and they did it perfectly right there.
That's a good way of putting it there, Paul. I never heard it put exactly that way. Yeah, put it right behind him, just like that. Don't look at the target.
Yeah, it's not your job.
All right, here's East Islip here, 6 points on the day right now. See what they can do here to.
Yeah, let's give a total point rundown. So going into this contest, North Lyndhurst, who's winning, second place in the contest right now, they have 18. Hagerman has 17. West Sable 15. Farmingville 9, and then a tie, Patchogue and East Islip. So for top 5, East Islip needs to put up a shot right here. Patchogue sitting with an 11.96. 9.44 the first place shot.
The sandbag hitting the hydrant today.
They're using every inch of that track right now.
Yeah, they are. They are coast to coast, curb to curb. He's got
Oh!
Does he get the stick? Oh, no! We have a water weenie. The first coupling comes apart, never got it together. We've talked about how that is just a bad feeling. When you know the water's coming in the hose and you don't have it on yet and you're the coupling man. Woo!
You know, I was going to say Chucky and Rob up top running. I mean, Chucky keeping up with him. Let me ask you a quickie now, Paul. So, Chucky's hat falls off.
Right.
Is that a penalty?
No.
No,
I didn't think so.
not at all.
Nope.
We talked about this last week, a couple guys, and weren't clear on the rules. I'm like, no.
Not at all.
Did it used to be a penalty years ago?
I don't think so. I know there's been discussion about it, especially if you were a driver in like C ladder or something and you're wearing your hat, a la Harry Penny, if it came off. But no, I've never heard that it's going to be a
I was just wondering.
infraction.
We had that question raised by a couple of the kids on the team last week at practice, and I told them absolutely not. No, the only team it's going to hurt is yourself, not interfering with anybody else. So, not really a safety issue, I wouldn't think.
No, I was just maybe years ago it was or something, because a couple of the old-fashioned people I was talking to, they're like, oh yeah, we never wore hats because, Freeport wouldn't let you wear
Well,
them.
if that was the case, I mean, look at North American efficiency. They'd really be taking a risk. They're all wearing that same hat backwards.
Yeah, and those pretty white pants they have this year. All right, here you go. West Sable on the line.
Well, Sable 15, so
Big shot here for them.
Yeah, they have an outside chance. If they beat North Lindy's 9.53, they're going to catch a point on them.
Oh, take that one. All right, here we go. West Sable.
They're off at the hydrant. Water's in the hose.
Here we go.
All right, come on,
Up
Billy.
at the top.
Good looking lay.
Running it straight out. A little low, I thought.
The pressure coming out of the hose didn't seem nearly as good as the other teams there.
A lot of air.
A lot of air. Yeah.
West Sayville, 9.67. 9.67.
9.67.
Third place right now.
Lights, number 16. West Iceland Raiders.
All right, West Ice at 1 point. They're looking at a 11-17 lucky dog right now.
So check this out. So I was talking to these guys before the tournament, obviously, and Brendan Smith on the hydrant today, and it was thrown down by the coach. He said he better hit the hydrant today, or that's it. He's going to punch him in the face, and he's going to take him out of the event for the rest of the year.
Oh, I love it.
In that order.
Just don't even get to the argument. Just punch him in the face.
And he said he's supposed to turn on and pump, but if he doesn't hit in efficiency, he's going to get hit in the face. May not be a bad run.
You can't hit him in the face twice. You can only do that one time.
No, but if you knock him out in efficiency, you can't run pump.
You got to take out his knee. And next shot is you take out his knee. You break his arm.
Yeah, a lot of fun over there.
Would you punch him in the face first, or would you go to the body? Like, I would go opposite. I think if he blows it here, you go to the body shot, and then if he blows the next race, you punch him in the face. It's like a warning. It's like a shot across the bow.
Yeah. It's a little warning, but
Yeah.
I think he's already had his warning. So here we go. He had a good practice, though. Here we go.
They're off.
All right, Brendan, here it
He's
is.
a little nervous.
Hey, he doesn't
He's
punch
going to
his
look
face.
pretty at the end of this drill. Nobody's punching him. Up at the top.
Hey, and they got the target.
And then 11:29, I think, is just going to be outside from placing.
1-1, 1-2-9.
5 points for Farmerville.
West Iceland. West Iceland.
4 for North Lindy. 3 for the Dutch. 2 for the Turtles. And 1 for the Patchogue 40 Thieves. Hagerman just outside the money with that 11-17. That's not going to help them for the title. So,
Paulie, if you can see the track right now, take a look down on the track near the nozzle there. Kevin Connell, at his best.
You know what?
Helping these guys out. That's what it's all about.
So funny, because I was just about what Kevin's telling him right there is about the backup man, as we've been talking about. And I have to say, like, North Lindy's been giving West Islip a lot of help down at practice. They practice at the same track, the town track.
Right.
And Kevin was just actually physically showing him how to come in and back him up. And you'll get less waver at the target if you do it correctly. You know, and these West Islip guys are young. They take it to heart and they want to improve, and that's what it takes. And listen, we've all been there. We had teams, probably the same one, North Lindy helping us when we were young and growing up, and that's how it starts. You listen to other people and you follow what they say, the teams that are good, and it makes a difference.
We were let them announce the top 5 here first.
Farmingdale. Second place, 4 points. Number 4, North Lindenhurst. Third place, 2 points. Number 15, West Sayville. Fourth place, 2 points. Number 6, West Berry. Fifth place, 1 point. Number 7, Patchogue.
So Paulie brought up, either practicing with a good team like that, or not practicing with anybody at all. The second stint in West Hempstead in the 2000s, we practiced with North Lindy and Hempstead, and let me tell you, they helped us out and stepped up our game in buckets and all the other events. Little things here and there, and we went from like 0 to a couple of 20s in 1 year in buckets, and it was just for the sheer fact that they were on the track with us.
Absolutely, and a lot of it comes back to Kevin Connell and those guys, and they're always willing to help, and that goes through our entire sport, people helping each other out. We saw last night how Spencerport had to, or not had to, but they gave their suction to Point Pleasant to run in the contest, and Point Pleasant ends up beating them with their suction because they didn't have one, and that's what it's about, May not happen in the state tournament, but no, I'm just joking. That's the great thing. It would. That's the great thing.
Another example of that is the 2000 Labor Day. When we celebrated Harry's retirement at Hicksville. Same thing happened. Manhasset's starter went, and they were right behind us for county points that day. It was a close finish, and Roslyn, we gave them our starter to get the hose in, and it didn't matter how close they were to us. We were doing it. We were going to help them out. We if we were going to win the counties, for the year, or come in second place, we wanted to do it, with somebody beating us.
Absolutely.
I
can't agree more.
It was.
Yeah, we've been all, I think we've all been in those situations where we've either helped somebody or somebody's helped us. I mean, we blew a motor one time, and it was like a Thursday night, and this is back in the day when, Jake was with Patchogue and everything, and they said, hey, come on out. We have one. We went out to their practice track and took the motor and put it in our truck.
There's so many examples that we could bring up. We could talk about them until the next drill. But it's all about.
All right, so we're going to take a break. You guys down in the truck, go to commercial. We're going to be back from Motor Pump. Should be a great one.
With over 30 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of the New York State Fire Department drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products including Genesis extrication equipment, CMC rescue products, and Mercedes hose, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all of your personal protection equipment needs. For a personalized demo or to speak to a certified sales specialist, call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfireny.com. The instantaneous on-scene electronic personnel accountability system used by the FDNY and many other fire departments nationwide is now available from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is a well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. SDI has paired with New York State Fire Departments, including Central Islip, to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Fire Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. H2M Architects and Engineers is a full-service consulting and design firm with a dedicated team that has over 200 years of combined experience serving the emergency services industry. No one understands the needs of first responders better than fellow service members, and H2M is proud to count several of their own staff among them. Whether it's a rehabilitation project or new construction, each design considers the responder's workflow, enabling safer operations and faster response times when it matters most. H2M is proud of their long history of client service and consistent ability to meet architectural, engineering, and environmental challenges head-on while offering a practical approach with creative results. Remember, quality response deserves quality design. For more information, please visit www.h2m.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott air packs, cylinders, RIT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, ProTech and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also a one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State Fire Department drill teams. IWT offers the full line of Motorola products to fire departments, as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start off your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. Fire Rescue Systems has been in the fire industry for over 20 years and is proud to show their support for New York State Fire Department drill teams. Serving the NY area with a complete software solution for emergency service entities, FRS software is efficient and easy to use, making it ideal for emergency situations. With a wide array of fine-tuned and tested modules, FRS provides a modular-based system to fit every department's needs, regardless of size. For more information, please visit www.firerescuesystems.com or call 631-234-1304. Since 1886, New York State Fire Department drill team competition has helped generations of volunteer firefighters develop teamwork, pride, and efficiency, and our sport is ready now to grow stronger than ever. Fans, we need your help to get the word out and continue to grow our audience. Whether you want to watch the drill live or get your drill team fix during the week, head to NYSFD Drill Teams on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, and hit those like, follow, join, and subscribe buttons. Thank you, fans, for your passion and your dedication to New York State Fire Department drill teams. Adept Technology Consulting is proud to be joining the drill team family as the exclusive IT professionals for New York State Fire Department drill teams. Adept delivers computer and technology support to fire departments, EMS agencies, businesses, villages, and libraries throughout the tri-state area. In addition to computer support and knowledge, Adept also provides IP telephone and camera solutions, as well as a variety of technology assistance packages, all with 24-hour support. No IT problem is too little or too large for Adept. For more information or to speak to an IT professional, call 631-676-1756 or head to adept-techconsulting.com. The Bill Fox Company has been in business for over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognized name in recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of the New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
All right, here we go. Motor pump contest. Coming up, it's 2:15, and we're in the motor pump.
This event does have a 10-second safety stop. There is a 10-second safety overtime.
Safety overtime. So 20.
Lights. Number one, Farmingville. Yeah.
22 for North Lindenhurst right now. There's a 4-point lead over the Dutch. 17 for Hagerman. So big contest here for both those teams to try and keep North Lindy in grasp here before it's put away. As I lost my pen somewhere.
So this is one of those tracks, Paulie, we were talking about the width of the track, and that question mark guy, that last guy off the truck, that's a big to-do in this event on this track.
Yeah, definitely gets a little helpful for him here. This place is so wide.
I think the biggest thing you have to worry about here if you're Farmerville is where Dom's hand is.
No doubt about that.
All right, here we go.
I'm glad you said it, because I thought it about a minute ago.
All right, Farmerville taking off. Approaching the hydrant. At the hydrant. What in the hose? Oh, pulls off the discharge. Damn, I hate when you never even get to see the opportunity to put up a good shot.
I mean, you put the water in the hose here, you got a decent shot. It's always a potential for a 5 at this track if you get good water in that truck. Overtime there for the Bandits.
Man, that water was coming through quick, too. They had water on and water out, discharged very quickly.
And that truck can pump, that's for sure. We've seen them put heavy shots over the years.
I think that approaches the record of water out the discharge.
Tom Driver going to be running discharge later on today. Something to keep an eye on out there. They ran a 5:93 last year at Labor Day here at this track for their team record. All right.
North Lindenhurst, your leader, 22 points right now.
Chance to lock it up here for these guys if they can put up a big shot in this contest.
Up 4 over West Sable. West Sable's got 18. Hagerman sticking around that 17 since they ran C-Hose. 17 of the first 20. Nothing in the last 2. And then Farmerville making a way back, but that overtime's going to hurt them. They have 14.
North Lindy's team record, 568. Love to see him take a shot at that right here. Looks like we're going to have...
It's possible.
Kevin Kenley on the nozzle here.
Yeah.
They made that change after the Selden drill, I guess, or after Selden drill.
They should have let everybody run twice.
We were talking about that earlier.
Take your best time.
Yeah, like a heat thing.
So if they let everybody run twice, would New Hyde Park be able to run? Would they be able to run with New Hyde Park's truck the first time and Westbury's the second if they had it?
Yes, sir.
No.
That was, you'd put it out there. I had to take advantage.
I really wanted to see him put both trucks down today and warm them up. Yeah, we'll take a shot on the side road and see which one we're going to use.
Yeah, I see it over there. They got 4 trailers, 3 grills.
Only one grill.
Whose grill is it?
I believe it's ours. All right, here we go. North Lindy on the line.
If I had to pick, I would say you guys are better cooks than New Hyde Park.
I don't know. I'm up here.
No, I think you are.
When I was down there, I always put a good spread out.
No, I think you guys are just better cooks.
I know you have better luxury seating, that's for sure, in the back of the beat truck going home.
Go down there? All right, here we go. Gonnelly gonna bring in. Good speed. Here they go. Hands down.
Oh,
that's a good stick.
Oh, man, he drops the nozzle.
It got stuck on the back step.
I don't know if it was the step or the bar. Did they run a bar? But he drops the nozzle. I'm just saying. I'm saying he, but it doesn't mean he in terms of Kevin Kinley, because anything could have happened. Somebody could have stepped on it behind him. A million things could happen right there.
Wow, good handle down at the hydrant. That's for sure. That was the backhand over there.
That certainly changes things going for the rest of the event now for the drill.
West Sable now has a tremendous opportunity because we know West Sable can run and win buckets.
Yeah, that opens the door big time, man. They're only down by 4, so 5 teams to go. Hit the clown in the mouth, win a prize. That's where we're at in this contest right now. 2 overtimes already from 2 of the better teams.
So Westbury's got to be salivating for their opportunity right here.
Here we go.
I'm gonna look forward to seeing what happened there. I don't know if it got caught, like you said, on the back step. But normally you raise the nozzle up so high. To me, it would be somebody stepped on something somewhere.
But when you see how much hose was, it was just the amount that he had.
The hose had come around, but the nozzle was still behind him.
Where the nose was, it was only 3 feet to the nozzle, so it had to be him. Had to be something to do with how he had that thing packed back there. Because the nozzle never got past the back step.
Nope.
So something tied him up there. I mean, that should be the first thing off the truck.
You would think. At least on that side.
I don't know if they run the same way we do. We learned pump from North Lindy where they pack the 2 extra lengths at the nozzle just to give the second man extra time out there. It's happened to us before to where the second guy's actually stepped on that hose before the nozzleman even got past the discharge.
Yeah, I think we've all been in those scenarios where stuff like that's happened.
All right, Turtles on the line right here.
Just hate when it happens at the tournament. Practice is not such a problem. Here comes
sixes this year.
The Turtles in Westbury Blue.
Lights
a little low.
Oh, man, he hustles through it. Slide for life. I think he's shooting to the right. Oh, he lets go of the nozzle.
All right.
I think they might get their first 5 in
could be
history.
Turtle history.
Westbury, 5.
5 for the Turtles.
That's a beautiful shot.
Look at DTM down there. Look at DTM.
First 5 in Turtle history right there. That's a team record.
We got to talk about this. They're running on the back of a truck's got an awful lot of low 5s. I mean, did you get half a credit for the 5? Did the Turtles get, where does that go?
Hey.
It's a Dewey Park 5.
It says Westbury in the book. 5 for Westbury, 5.99. Good job, Westbury.
I mean, does Westbury get half credit for that? Where does it go?
Wow, I tell you, that first water was just a little low. That could have been a lot heavier.
Well, it could have been probably, you're right, a little bit heavier, but then he lets go of the nozzle and it comes back and it smacks him in the hand.
I think he was happy he saw the red light.
I'm sure Tawani's listening. I'm sure that's going to add to the trivia question down the road in a couple of years.
Yanni be looking at that from the
I would
hospital.
say this, though. I don't know, Junior, you didn't have this, right? That was the best water on by far. They were on fire. They came in there like gangbusters.
Well, that's what we were here for. They came to run a 5, and they've accomplished that so far.
It's just funny that Westbury never ran like that till they got with New Park. So, I mean...
we always ran away in the old days, but they switched it around a little.
Well, you wouldn't get the water in the truck, but...
Well, yeah. Matt Rodden says that's not a team record.
I agree with Matt Rodden. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of 5s. Actually, that's a crappy 5 for New Park's truck.
Here we go. Patchogue on the line. These guys got a 5.72 to their credit in history.
Coming in. He's got speed. He's got water. Put it in the street. Let's see what we get. He's got a little kick behind him.
That's a good looking shot.
Patchogue. Not gonna beat the termites. 637. Big cheer from the Patchogue crowd here is assembled today.
I'll tell you, for an 8-team tournament, we have a pretty good crowd here in the stands today. The stands go all the way down past the hydrant line, so you really can't see it, but there's a lot of people here. Great shot for Patchogue right there, 637.
Here's one of the teams we've been waiting for next. Let Patchogue get their accolades as they come by. Patchogue showing improvement all the time. We mentioned it earlier.
That's their best
I
shot.
think he had a little kick behind the nozzle as well.
Best shot of the year right there for Patchogue. Best shot they've had in a long time.
Got a little rain coming down now.
Do we? Oh, yeah, look at that.
got a couple.
My trusty
Clouds
sidekick
off to the
filled me in on it.
All right, here they are right now. We know who these guys are. These are your record holders right here, the Hagerman Gamblers. They said it here on Labor Day last year.
I was looking forward to this run all week.
They ran a heavy shot last week at the county tournament to win a 5-pointer there with a 5.78. So let's see another record right now. I'd love to see something in a 5.4 range. Would be great to watch.
Based on the scores today, they need this shot.
Yes, they
Back
do.
in the drill, they were up, but now they're down 4. But North Lindy's
out of the money. So
yeah, so
down 5.
big opportunity for the Gamblers. And they've been able to run buckets this year.
Yeah, they turned it up a lot this year.
I don't know if Westbury's hose is passing. If it doesn't pass, whose hose is it? New Hyde Parks or Westbury's?
No Hyde Parks.
Okay. That's what I figured.
Game within the game's going on back there.
Here comes Hagerman. Track is theirs. Almost. Now they've stopped it. Hold on. Something beyond, because now they've turned the truck off. Start light? Start light?
Now, look at this, Paul. Just asking about this. In hoses, they put that light right on the white line.
Right.
Now, in motor pump, they move it 5 feet back. Why would they just do that in hoses? Is it too hard of a thing to do?
Yeah, it might
or does it
be
have to be on the line?
with that crown, I don't know. In motor pump, it's got to be where it is, lined up at the center of the hydrant.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because you got the guy swinging out.
Of course.
Yeah. You can put it on the edge of the track, which would be the line for B hose. The edge of the track actually here moves in a little bit, and then
You're right,
follows down the grass.
there's a big crown.
So it's got to be on the edge of the line, except for pump, where it's got to be on the center of the hydrant.
All right, big crowd around the Westbury hose back here.
Yeah. Well, don't call it Westbury hose yet.
Oh, I see some high fives going on. Big Dan looks happy.
Now it's
Looks like the Turtles got their first 5.
Well, it's debatable.
Oh, Anthony Pizzo weighing in. Let's see what his he weighs in at. And Pizzo agrees with Roddy. Go back to Pittsburgh, Pizzo.
I don't think the New Hyde Park guys are like shaking hands or high-fiving. They're like, yeah.
He's got to be the only Pizzo
We've run
ever.
a 5.99 and not scored.
He has to be the only Pizzo ever to be running an Irish-American club.
Probably true.
It's like a good half that team on the truck there was from Westbury. So
Yeah, it's a half and half team.
You got a little,
Yeah.
We got a steady drizzle going on right now.
All right, here they come.
a little bit.
The
have
record
a
holders, the
steady drizzle.
Hagerman Gamblers, 17 points. They need a shot right now.
Here comes Hagerman.
Water's in.
Water's in.
Oh, he falls over the nozzle. He gets it back up, but just not enough time. Now he's just trying to beat the 10 seconds. Oh, he doesn't beat it.
Overtime.
I
for
thought they
Hagerman.
came in a little light because of the rain. They danced a little bit coming into the hydrant.
There was people all over the track. The wild mouse went way over the guardrail.
Looked like the nozzleman got a tug there just at the last step. He was about to go down.
Oh,
Take a look at the radar here.
yeah. Corey set up. Looked like they just got a little tug at the end, and he shot way to the right.
13, East Iceland.
Robert Tascio and Johnny, nice job on the hydrant over there. Good water in, and yeah, just way to the right, and not enough time to finish it as the rain starts to come down here at the War Memorial. All right, Guzzler's on the line. Now, if water goes across the track out of this truck there'll be some fun Guzzlers over there. Tom Triber doing what all team members do, getting it done.
And see, that's where that run really comes into play, to try to beat that overtime, Paul, like you were saying. You know, finish the run, because North Lindy missed on their shot of motor pump. Hagerman, even if he missed the target and had a little mishap, if they could get in there before overtime and grab a point, now they're only down 3. And going into buckets for Hagerman this year, they're really running some good times in buckets. So
Oh, yeah. So here we go. West
Yeah, I
Sable.
can't agree more.
This is just falling right into West Sable's lap.
Yeah, but it's a little tricky out there with this rain.
Oh, I know, but they got 18 points. You got 637 and a 599. Only 2 times on the board. Just complete the contest, you're getting 3. Beat the 637 and the 599, and you're getting 5 out of this thing. And you're going to go into buckets with the lead and with their bucket team. That could be insurmountable.
We just have this little blip of rain right over the track right here.
It stopped already, so here we go.
No, it's raining.
Oh, yeah, I can see it now.
I think that this could be the end of it. It's only going to be short-lived.
Here we come. Chucky puts it in. Water's in the truck.
All right. Oh, man, that water came out like gangbusters.
Wow.
Oh, he's low. He was low right and then low left.
Nick Mata just a little low. Well, an extra step or two wouldn't have hurt that shot.
That was smooth sailing at the hydrant there.
669.
Third place right there. 69, dude. All right, big shot in the tournament. The Dutch coming up. Boy, Hagerman really like that shot back. Wow. Like you were saying before, some team's going to slip once in a while here, and a couple of the big boys missing early on. Motor Pump here, 6-12 at the county for these guys. Isn't that interesting? They won a 6-12 at Copake last week, and they get 2 points for it. I thought, 6-12 on a Copake track, that's a big number on that track.
I agree with you. The times at Pump last week were really good.
There was 1.5 last week. It was 5.99, and then you had 6 times between 6.21 and 5.99. That was getting it done in that contest at Copake. All right. Another good B truck here. I love this big B truck. It's got that side step on it there, much like the one that Lindenhurst has. It took out the target. North Palmore that day. Chris Perry up here next to me. He's wetting down the target here for the bucket trough, getting the nipples wet. He likes getting the nipples wet up here. Chris Perry's good at that. All right.
You guys got a personal thing going.
Let's see what's going on here for the Motor Pump here.
So we got first place is at 599 by New Hyde Park. Second place is 637 Patchogue, 669 East Islip, West Sable and West Islip. So here you talk about put the water in the clown's mouth, win a prize. That's what this is.
That's
right
it.
now. If you get sub 10, you get a 999. You're going to get a point. But West Sable shooting for more than that because they're in the drill. Down by 4. In the rain.
This is coming out
at the hydrant. One of those. Sets in the street. Shoots right, but now he gets it.
And that's going to be it.
Man, that's going to be the tie-in shot if you ask me. I think that's a second place shot.
Time for West Sable. 6.07.
607.
That was close to that Westbury shot. I thought they had him.
607. If he hits it first water, they knock that New Hyde Park shot down.
16. West Islip.
See, I'm kind of agreeing with you now, Paul. It shouldn't be a team record. This way I can still keep my record on the board.
I think you have a valid point.
I'm a team player, man. I don't care. These guys,
it's
they went out there and they've been working hard at it.
Westbury's best shot, and New Hyde Park's probably 627th shot best shot.
Probably. Well, maybe 614. All right, West Islip here. This truck here, no stranger to the record. First time on the track, it did set the record.
We had a nice conversation with Kevin Hayes last week, talking about a little bit of his Islip Terrace days, and then he running the state record and Lindenhurst with this B truck and Motor Pump.
I think we saw Kevin Hayes up in the stands over there before. I think he's still up there. He held that record for 9 years, 354 days, 63 days.
39 minutes.
He needed another 48 hours, and he was good.
Did I feel bad for him?
Oh my!
That was just heartbreaking. Immortality within 48 hours.
Exactly.
Pump immortality. Less than 48 hours away.
Kevin staring at us,
Here
shaking
comes,
his head.
now if you're West Islip, to me, going opposite of winning a state tournament, no. You got to make sure you get the water on.
Just put the water on the
Get
truck.
to your spot. Put it in the street. Hit the target. Go home with a prize.
Go home with a prize.
They already got 1 point. Can they go back to back with it?
Here we go.
And they are doing a little bit of the meander. They're at the hydrant. Make sure he's got it on. No! No!
They throw the water down the track. And that's going to be overtime.
Oh, boy.
Oh, now it blows off the discharge.
Overtime.
And now the discharge is gone.
But okay, I
Fortunately
can
for them,
accept
yeah.
it blowing off the discharge, though very, very not really acceptable. But You can't blow it at the water on at the hydrant. He didn't even look. The turn-on man just threw the stick.
Chucked it.
The other guy could have been on the ground having a heart attack, and he didn't know. He would have drowned him. You got to make sure he's on and then throw the stick if you're West Islip in this situation.
That's gonna tighten this tournament right up going into buckets. It's
Another
gonna
note
be
there. He's lucky the discharge came off because the way that hose was going behind the nozzle, man, they were going for a ride.
all right. So it's going to be a 22-point tie between West Sayville and North Lindy going into buckets. 17 for the Hagerman Gamblers in the third, 14 for Farmerville. And then the race for fifth is between Patchogue and Westbury with 10 and 9 and 8 for East Islip. So lots of racing still to be done here in the bucket contest. Just got off the phone with Charlie Champion, Chris Champion's brother upstate, and Seabreeze up there. And he's been seizure-free for the last couple of days now, and the doctors think they're on to what could be the problem. He's still got a long road ahead of him. He's in a coma, and he just wanted to say the family appreciates everything that the racing family has done for all those people up there at Seabreeze, and he wishes everyone out here the best of luck. And I mean, that's just how they are up there. I mean, they're in tough luck, and they said, if you guys need anything down there, we'll help you out. But so like I said, send your support, your love, and your prayers up to Seabreeze for Chris Champion.
Absolutely, yeah. All of our thoughts and prayers go out to them right now, and hopefully they get it figured out. And by the time the state tournament rolls around, we'll see them down here. And
Yeah.
we'll all feel a lot better about everything. But definitely our thoughts and prayers go out to them.
All right.
Results.
5-pointer for Westbury.
Plays 5 points with a time of 5.99. Number 6, Westbury. Second place, 4 points. Number 15, West Sayville. Third place, 3 points. Number 7, Patchogue. Fourth place, 2 points. Number 14, East Islip. And we'll send the 5th place point up to Little Crossing.
All right, so with 1 to go, and you're right. So there's a battle for 5th place, right? Westbury 9, Patchogue 10, East Islip 8.
So there you
East
go.
Islip actually scores last week in buckets in the
buckets.
county drill. So
This is going to be interesting. Westbury had a little mishap in buckets when the announcer said in the clock didn't say clock set. So everyone's going off clock set, and you know how that gets. So the dumper's off the line early, the flying bucket man's off, and he almost falls on. It just went south after that. They had a really nice practice going in, but couple nice 24s they ran to practice, and instead they throw up a 34, and really cost them a shot coming down the track.
I know that
better.
we won the state tournament 16 times at practice. Just so you know.
Never us. I've never won it.
Yeah.
Ever.
All right.
Even in my dreams.
Let's go to a commercial, and we'll be back for the finale.
Yes, sir.
With over 30 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of the New York State Fire Department drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products including Genesis extrication equipment, CMC rescue products, and Mercedes hose, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all of your personal protection equipment needs. For a personalized demo or to speak to a certified sales specialist, call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfireny.com. The instantaneous on-scene electronic personnel accountability system used by the FDNY and many other fire departments nationwide is now available from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is a well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. SDI has paired with New York State fire departments, including Central Islip, to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Fire Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. H2M Architects and Engineers is a full-service consulting and design firm with a dedicated team that has over 200 years of combined experience serving the emergency services industry. No one understands the needs of first responders better than fellow service members, and H2M is proud to count several of their own staff among them. Whether it's a rehabilitation project or new construction, each design considers the responder's workflow, enabling safer operations and faster response times when it matters most. H2M is proud of their long history of client service and consistent ability to meet architectural, engineering, and environmental challenges head-on while offering a practical approach with creative results. Remember, quality response deserves quality design. For more information, please visit www.h2m.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott air packs, cylinders, rip packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, ProTech and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also a one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State Fire Department drill teams. IWT offers the full line of Motorola products to fire departments, as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start off your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. Fire Rescue Systems has been in the fire industry for over 20 years and is proud to show their support for New York State Fire Department drill teams. Serving the NY area with a complete software solution for emergency service entities, FRS software is efficient and easy to use, making it ideal for emergency situations. With a wide array of fine-tuned and tested modules, FRS provides a modular-based system to fit every department's needs, regardless of size. For more information, please visit www.firerescuesystems.com or call 631-234-1304. Since 1886, New York State Fire Department drill team competition has helped generations of volunteer firefighters develop teamwork, pride, and efficiency, and our sport is ready now to grow stronger than ever. Fans, we need your help to get the word out and continue to grow our audience. Whether you want to watch the drill live or get your drill team fix during the week, head to NYSFD Drill Teams on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, and hit those like, follow, join, and subscribe buttons. Thank you, fans, for your passion and your dedication to New York State Fire Department drill teams. Adept Technology Consulting is proud to be joining the drill team family as the exclusive IT professionals for New York State Fire Department drill teams. Adept delivers computer and technology support to fire departments, EMS agencies, businesses, villages, and libraries throughout the tri-state area. In addition to computer support and knowledge, Adept also provides IP telephone and camera solutions, as well as a variety of technology assistance packages, all with 24-hour support. No IT problem is too little or too large for Adept. For more information or to speak to an IT professional, call 631-676-1756 or head to adept-techconsulting.com. The Bill Fox Company has been in business for over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and
we're back,
awards.
yeah. Time for the bucket contest. Barn burner here, 22 points each for the Dutch and the Piston Knockers. Then we drop down to 17 for Hagerman, needing a miracle to tie for that 22. And then we have 10, 9, and 8 between Patchogue, Westbury, and East Islip for 5th. Farmerville in good position at 14 to keep it in 3rd place under control. 4th place. So here we go.
Tell you, the rain is an annoying rain right now. It's like, it's not a rain, but it's not a drizzle either.
No, it's like in the middle there.
Kind of puts a damper on this,
Party atmosphere we were having here.
of this very large drill.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little steady down here now.
Yeah, you can see it in the puddle. I mean, it's really just opening up. I just looked at the radar just right above here.
A friend of mine just sent me a text saying, I'm buying you a kilt and you're going to wear it. Yeah, it's not happening.
So I'm going to grab a split time here, Paulie and Billy.
All right.
Not so much the first bucket. I'm going to grab the first pick the bottom man has.
I was going to say the third bucket between the second and third guy on the ladder.
Here we go.
Farmville's off. Here's the climb. Steady climb. First bucket's on its way.
Not bad, 650.
Good looking first bucket. Johnson doing a nice job on him in up here.
Ladder look real smooth.
Had to go to 13 to get it out.
13, yeah. Full 13 to get it done there.
Time for Farmville. 2-2.
Good shot for Farmville.
22-97.
22-97.
13, huh?
Yeah, 22-9, and it's like right at the beginning of 13. It's almost like a settle of 12.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, they definitely can make the difference in terms of good pace, but they can make the difference in terms of less water coming out of the buckets. First bucket up here was all over Justin's front leg, so that didn't help.
Between the top, middle, and bottom guy on that run, the buckets were definitely swaying, back and forth, from front to back.
Yeah, big shot right there. 22-97. That's a heavy number there for Farmerville.
Yeah, I mean, especially when it's going to go off on 13 or really a heavy settle of 12.
It could easily been a 21. If you could just take that one bucket off.
Yeah.
They were at a 24-5 earlier this year, 22-84 last year, so.
All right, North Lindenhurst getting ready to go. North Lindy is in a tie with West Sable, so you know how West Sable runs bucket. North Lindy's going to have to put up a shot here to win this drill, and they're off. Clean climb, first bucket's picked.
629, first pick by Chris Legecko there.
These buckets, pretty light up top, these buckets.
Middle of 12 does it.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that was good. That's a big shot right there.
It's gonna hit 21, fellas. 21-91, and you could say what you want about the rest of the day, but moving forward, that's what North Lindy needed right there. They needed a 21 for their outlook going forward. So North Lindy's got to be happy with the end of the day. Now, does West Sable beat that to take the tournament? They could. West Sable can run that pretty easily. They've been doing it.
Yeah, it was something there. 21-91, good shot for North Lindy. Best shot of the year for them, that's for sure.
Yeah, right out in the middle of 12 right there. Yeah, and, Junior, you said it. That got set up by a good first pick right there. They got that bucket contest going early.
Right. And I know, like, Kevin historically works on their first pick. Not so much their first bucket in the tub up top. It's the first bucket, that first hand on the bucket on the bottom that really gets them. I got a 629.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where West Sables is at with that. Even Hagerman's. Hagerman kids can climb.
Those first 4 or 5 buckets, it was a good couple inches on top there. They can clean that up a little bit, too.
Yeah, you would think that might go out at the beginning of 12 or maybe at the end of 11. But here we go. Here comes Westbury. They have an opportunity to come down the track. They're 1 point behind Patchogue for 5th place.
Hey, Bernie Cornell down there sporting the old school look. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. They're racing as the Turtles, but he did say Skell's ready on the line.
I tell you what, those Cornells bring up the average age of the bucket line.
That's Shell's ready, by the way, not Skell's ready. Good looking run here, Westbury, so far.
Yeah, they keep this pace and they don't drop any, man. They're going to be happy with this run. Slow it up. Oh,
Just did it.
it's a nice little run.
Just did it.
Wow.
It's going to be a 20-23,
Nice job, partner.
but you can hear they're happy about it.
There you go.
23-82.
And they're on their way, Paulie.
23-82. That's a big
That's what
step
they're
up at
talking about.
Westbury right there.
Anything a sub 24 was New Hyde Park.
Just misses that Farmerville shot.
Fucking go!
There's some fired up turtles up here.
He's been banned from Southwood High.
There's a fired up termite right there.
How come he doesn't go down the ladder?
Woo! Yeah, send him to
easy way.
Southwood Hole with those
Yeah,
Bayshore guys.
he's been banned. 1 year.
So Patchogue here has been improving every week in buckets since they got
I'll tell you.
the track. I love watching them run buckets.
Well, they're going to have to run a good bucket shot because right now you got a 21-9, 22-9.
The very end of 12. Barely got that thing. All right.
Now,
Big shout out to Patchogue.
They got 1 point on Westbury here for 5th place in the trill. So
They've got a 24-93 under the belts already this year, and like I say, they rise to the occasion.
yeah, I think they're going to have to run
up now.
a 23.
Gotta
if they're
respond.
They got to beat Westbury's shot to go down the track. Oh, you got East Ice up there too. So
All right, Timmy calling him off. Here we go. All right, first man with some speed.
he gets into the ladder, then he falls,
All right.
and it becomes so much harder now to pull that first bucket.
Dumper, that's a really nice job for Patchogue. I watched him over the years. He's getting better, getting better. Really stuffs him in there. He's got quick hands when he dumps that thing in here up top.
That's not going to end the way Patchogue wanted to, as they were in 5th place in the drill.
28-39.
28-39.
Up to the lights, number 13, and your host for today, Joseph Gonnelly Memorial Trail. And no, we did not forget his birthday. Happy birthday, Lou Valentino.
All right, happy birthday to Lou.
Heard he's 54 years old today, Lou Valentino.
Happy birthday, Lou. Love you, guys.
Happy birthday, Lou.
13,
His actual birthday?
Gambler.
As opposed to every other day, they say happy birthday to him.
So Hagerman here, they have primarily a ladder climber bucket ladder team here.
Yeah, I agree. I would like to know what this first bucket's going to be, that pick, because they can get up on that ladder.
So if I make it that long on the planet, every day would be my birthday, too.
That's true. Good luck with that.
That ain't going to happen. All right, here we go. Ravenel leading the charge here for the Hagerman Gamblers.
I want to see this Hagerman shot they ran earlier in the year. I don't see them get back at it. Let's see. 22 or
Corey.
sub.
Mark Allen, Cola on the pick.
It's picked.
6:29 first.
But
Something
the
dropped
middleman
there.
wasn't ready. Cola never drops the bucket, but it just wasn't there, so he had to let it go down and swing. Now they got the pass going. I tell you, they're not spilling a lot on the ladder. The buckets look full. Wish I knew what the number was.
Beginning of 12.
Yeah.
Very smooth.
I
Hardly
thought so,
any
too.
water on a ladder.
I
Great
agree.
run.
Time for Hagerman, 2-3-4-6-2, 23-6.
So
Just gets that Westbury time.
23-62 with that mess up on the first bucket. I mean, that had to at least be a second and a half. I'm talking that's going to be around 22 flat.
At least, yeah. They had a good pace going. I got 6:29 in the first pick. Hardly any water out of those buckets going up the ladder. Dumped in the beginning of 12. There you go.
All right, so 23-82 is 4th right now. That means that if East Islip beats the 23-82, they're going to come down the track.
Yep.
Well, they'll come down tied. No, not really, because you still got Patchogue with 10.
They can come down
finish.
tight. You can have a three-way tie if they beat the 23-82.
Everybody comes down the track.
They're gonna.
You get a track prize. You get a track prize.
Always one step ahead.
You showed up. You get a track prize. Come on down.
All right, here we go. Benny the Jet up front.
It'll be crowded out there.
All right, Sharp on the second man. Otten in the middle. Jimmy the Hand on the bottom.
All right.
There's 6:51.
Yeah, it's not bad. Now they got to just keep these buckets moving. Oh, middleman just barely got it, but he's got it.
A little bit of water on the ladder.
Good looking run here for East Islip. They're going to be happy with this.
Took 13, though.
Very end of 12, beginning of 13.
Yeah, it's going to be 24. It took 13. If they knock that down to 12, makes all the difference.
That's going to put Westbury on the track at the end of the day.
Well, no. Well, it is at least tied.
Yeah.
They get a prize.
Hey, you got a prize. 24-11. Yeah, you're right, Paul. I thought that looked a lot better than that. but you're not cheating in buckets, that's for sure.
No.
Yeah, they had a 651 pick on the first bucket. They were losing a little bit of water on the ladder there. That's what made it that beginning of 13 there.
It had to have been.
Betty doing a great job doubling them up here. Didn't miss anything up top.
Took 13 whole buckets. All right, here comes West Sable. This is for the tournament, folks. 21-91.
Time to beat.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. You beat it, you win. I like to see, even in a small 7-8 team tournament, that they got to run a 21-91 to win this drill.
Yeah, a lot of power here. Let's go.
Just like last night up there in Main Transit at the Friday night tournament, came down to buckets. We're coming down to buckets here today at the Joe Gonnelly.
And you know it. They want this shot.
And the win today is for the championship belt. They got a nice championship belt in honor of Joe Gonnelly.
Ryan, you went with that big call off. 21-23 last week. They could use that right now.
Maybe 6-13 first pick.
Yep. And the pace is really nice. And they're not spilling.
It's got to be close.
Smooth on the ladder.
Right at the
Very
beginning.
beginning of 12.
Right at the beginning of 12.
That's for the shot.
The West Sable Flying Dutchmen are going to win this drill.
Number West Sable. 2-0.
Big shot right there for the Dutch.
20-84, and I'm telling you, you see it from down there, Junior. First drop that went in on 12, that light went out.
Yes, it did, indeed.
Wow. Best shot of the year for those guys by far.
A heavy pick of the first bucket right there, and I bet you that first bucket dumped in was probably the fastest as well, and they didn't spill any water.
Billy Hoffman doesn't waste a drop up top, putting that thing right in the bucket, too. Had a really nice flow going up on top here.
And by the way, it stopped raining just in
This
time
year?
for us to go downstairs.
Yeah, big 20 right there. That was nice.
Oh, yeah. I mean, West Sable's going to win the drill. How about that?
That's good.
They've had the ups and they've had the downs this year, but this has to be a positive whether there's only 8 teams here or not. You know, winning a drill, but winning the way they won it and some of the times they ran today, I think this was a positive day for West Sable.
Especially going into CI, and I'm sure they're going to Hempstead.
Yeah, they're not going to go next week, but yes, they are one of those.
All right, here comes West
Come on,
Islip
West
here.
Islip. Here we go. Finish it, Wood.
Justin Deek leading the charge. Here we go. Dean Timmons, Kevin Smith, Dylan Scooch on the ladder here. Sponge Man John Fortunato. All right, waiting for the bucket. Here it comes.
Yeah, they're a little out of sync, and it gets really hard to pass buckets when you're not in sync. Those buckets get really heavy.
They are also running with only 4 carriers.
Yes. Give them credit, man.
Good for them getting out here and doing
Absolutely.
this.
Last-minute decision to come to this drill, and
the
hey, they want to get better. They're trying. Gotta love it.
Sporting their Mitch Lohan shirts.
Absolutely.
So I would have put the call-off man to work for the 5th bucket man.
Me too.
He's still standing on the line. I thought he'd be lifting a bucket.
That reminded me that day I yelled at those guys and ran efficiency.
Hey, he only got to 14. I've been in a couple contests. When I was passing him, I'd yell it out, 16, 17. 41-84 if you're scoring at home. That's going to cap off our day. But
What a shot for the Dutch.
20-84 is going to win it. And North Lindy's 21-91. Hey, they got to be happy about that, I think.
Good shots right there. Some good racing here today. A couple good shots all across the board. Spread out.
22-97 by Farmerville is going to be third. 23-62 by East Islip. It's going to be fourth. Sorry, by Hagerman. And
23-82 Westbury. Gets them a point. Gets them on the track.
Westbury, and that's so they're going to come down with Patchogue. Both teams are going to have 10.
Yeah, so entertaining drill today.
Yeah,
for those that showed up.
The winner is going to be with 27 points, the West Sable Flying Dutchman. Second place is going to be the North Lyndhurst Piston Knockers, 25. Third place is going to be the Hagerman Gamblers with 21. When's the last time you saw 3 20s in the top? Fourth place is going to be Farmerville with 17. And a tie for fifth between Westbury and Patchogue, 10 points each.
First place, 5 points. Time 20.84. Number 15, West Sayville. Second place, 4 points. Number 4, North Lindenhurst. Third place, 3 points. Number 1, Farmingville. Fourth place, 2 points. Number 13, Hagerman. Fifth place, 1 point. Number 6, Westbury.
I thought I was going through that thing.
So that would have been fun. So here's the next dilemma. Does Westbury come down on New Hyde Park's truck, or do they have a Westbury truck to use, or how does this work?
They're going to use the Westbury trailer. That's what we bought it for.
We have a tie in 5th place. Each team with 10 points. Number 6, Westbury, and number 7, Patchogue.
So both Westbury and Patchogue are going to be thrilled that they're going down the track here
I'll
today.
mention that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. Awesome. All right.
3rd place, 3 points. 3rd place with 19 points. Number 13, Hagerman. 2nd place with 26 points. Number 4, North Lindenhurst. And in 1st place with 27 points, number 15, the West Sayville Flying Dutchman.
How about that?
Great job.
How about those Dutch?
Congratulations.
And by the way, support your Dutch farmers as well.
That's right.
God bless the farmers trying to save the world from these evil people. We support the Dutch farmers in Netherlands, and we're supporting the Dutch that won here today.
That's true. 3-hour tournament. How do you like that? 2 hours, 55 minutes, and we're done.
How about that?
Hey, well, good. That's a good thing about these 17, 12, 18
That's a
tournaments.
great thing.
Hey, good news in the Westbury camp. The thrower only sprained his wrist, so
Okay.
Yanni be all right. So Yanni Gomez get back here, join these guys. The Turtles be happy. They accomplished all their goals. They ran a 5, and they came down the track. Good day for Westbury.
Debatable,
And,
but still, yeah, that's good.
Did he make it back to ride down the truck? He's back.
I'm not sure if he's back down there yet, but he could be here. And then
Make sure they
organize stay there on the
make
track.
sure they stop the truck completely before he tries to get off this time.
And then
He's having issues.
Put him in the
moving
cab.
forward
Put him in the
further.
cab.
Right.
Put him in the cab.
Farmer going to be happy that 22 in buckets there, and Hagerman a couple nice shots early, and then the two leaders today, North Lindy and West Sable, putting up some real good shots, and great bucket contest. That was a lot of good times in
It
buckets.
was really good.
I mean, 23,
774
is out of 7 teams.
774 B-Hose was outstanding by North Lindenhurst here today as well. I mean, those were some of the shots, and then you're right, those bucket shots, the 20 and the 21, and then you say Farmerville's 22,
I
exactly.
mean, even 3-man ladder, a 6-8.
Yep.
Out of 7 to 8 teams, that's something.
Agreed.
So good racing here. We're going to be at Farmerville next week. What time is it starting now?
I think it's still a 12 o'clock start there, too. I'm not sure.
I believe it is, too. You can check it on the site. But, 12 o'clock start in Farmerville next week. And
Maybe they should start at 9. You'd be home for lunch.
we could do that. I mean, catch brunch even,
Yeah.
Just change it up like NASCAR. Have 2 races in one day.
Yeah, Farmerville talking to the guys from Bandits down there. They're going to have a band afterwards. They're going to have a little party going on. So it was a block party. So if you're not racing next week, and bring your team out, have some fun. They put some money into it. They're going to have a good time. And Farmerville always
Aren't
puts
they
up a good
celebrating Eddie Stewart's
divorce?
Wow, where'd you go? What are you doing?
I don't know where you're going with that.
What are you talking about? No.
Sex change?
Isn't it like 6 decades of racing or something like that? Or?
Could be. Eddie's been there forever. Eddie's always a gentleman. And he's looking at me right now. He has no idea what I'm saying.
No, he doesn't, but you're not invited. You're not invited next week. Congratulations on your sex change. You're transitioning.
He's transitioning. We'll talk about transition time next week in Farmerville.
It's a good thing this tournament's over because you're heading for a firing.
I'm going southward ho with this.
Yeah, you are.
So anyway, next week, Farmerville going to put out a nice spread next week. I'm sure it'll be a nice, quick day at Ridge. Probably another 3-4 hour tournament tops. And then we're going to drink some beers, go in the trough, and have a band.
There you go. Good days in those troughs.
Good stuff.
I still have a scar on my hand from it.
Good racing here today, and lots of fun.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys tuned in there, it was a quick day for you. Hopefully it's sunny where you are. It's a little cloudy and off right here, but hopefully it'll get a little warmer later on. And enjoy the rest of your afternoon or the rest of your night. And I have no idea. I don't know.
So here we are. That's it then. Hey, Julia De Silva, thanks a lot for helping us out today.
Anytime. Glad to be out.
Great job down there on the track. And who needs Lenny?
No, exactly.
All right.
Lenny who?
I already got a couple of text messages from the Etzels.
Lenny who?
Look at this. Nassau County carrying the show out here today in
Wow.
Patchogue.
Jesus, there's a first. That's a first. That won't happen again.
After saying that, no way in hell.
Talk about having a recruitment drive. You just did it. All Suffolk guys, come on out.
All right, so...
Yeah, we want to thank everybody. I don't know how many people are working down there in the truck, but started out as one. We want to thank you guys for doing everything. And
Liz over here
you,
at the-
Billy,
Liz down there at the
scoreboard,
doing
right?
the little
Those
DJ
guys
work.
did a great job. Yeah, everything was working.
Yeah, great job, and thanks everybody. Thanks for coming out, and
All right,
see you
we'll see
next
you.
week. So, as always, stay classy, New York.